those who know what they're really building, always unstoppable.
Buy one, get one wings are the best.
Yeah, I love the taste of brie.
Me, it tastes like my garlic parmesan wings.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just eating the free one. No harm.
Boneless wings are now buy one, get one free Thursdays, 5 p.m. to close. This is how you Sonic.
Hey! Yeah? I switched to Geico and got more! More savings on car insurance! They help with homeowners, too! Okay. Plus, motorcycle, boat, and RV insurance! Geico's got you covered! Like a blanket!
Houston, you seeing this?
Geico. Expect great savings and a whole lot more.
They were the best. Time to prove it.
Thanks for trusting my team.
New SWAT, CBS Thursday. No score here early at Jordan-Hare. As we take a look at the Chick-fil-A starting lineups for the Crimson Tide of Alabama. It all starts with the guy that Gary talked about, Jalen Hurts. Only lost one game in his 2 years at Alabama. There's his numbers coming in. And the rest of the offense that will trot out there with him, including his big play wide receiver, Calvin Ridley. Hassenauer in there for Pierce Baker at the guard spot. And the Auburn crowd is going to give Alabama the business back there at the 14-yard line already. Three wideouts right in front of you there. To the left of Jalen Hurts. The run is going to the right with Damian Harris. And Harris, tough run. Didn't look like he was going to get that much. Trey Williams had to run him down, but he picked up about 6 as we look at the Tigers defensively. Trey Matthews, the leader back there in their secondary. Leader of the entire team, his teammates say.
And look at Alabama going fast.
Giving Auburn a little taste of their own medicine. And the flip out to Damian Harris. He's got a first down. He's across the 30 to the 31.
You know, a year ago, I went back and watched last year's game. Alabama ran 44 first-half plays. 26 of them were passes. But if you break them down, 8 of them were flare passes just like that. And 7 of them were the jet sweeps where they basically just threw the ball. So it was kind of a mirage. They weren't throwing as much as it looked like in the Lane Kiffin offense.
Yeah, Auburn only had 20 first-half plays a year ago. Here's Hurts in trouble. He's just going to throw this one on. Jeff Holland was putting the pressure on Hurts.
It's really hard to fool the Auburn defensive backs when they're playing man-to-man. I mean, they're looking at their guy. They don't even know what the play is. On 9 out of 10 plays, the 2 corners are playing man-to-man coverage. Now, Trey Matthews, the safety, has to be aware, but the corners have no idea.
Second down to 10. 4 wideouts for Hurts. Foster, the motion man, is going to flip it over to him. And Foster trying to get to the edge. Does. First down, Alabama.
Is Lane Kiffin calling this game for Alabama? I mean, it looks almost the same way that Alabama started the game a year ago. Short passes, wide passes, trying to soften up this Auburn front 4. They saw the Georgia tape. They know how tough those front 4 guys are to block.
So pick up a 12. Back-to-back first downs. As you look into the eyes of the Alabama quarterback. Hurts, straight drop this time. Throws across the middle. Got it complete. And it's Calvin Ridley. For Calvin, that's his 53rd catch of the year.
Well, the offensive line here does a nice job. Remember how strong of pressure they put on Jake Fromm, but most of those are on 3rd down. Alabama throwing the ball from the pocket on 1st down. A wide open offense so far for Bama.
Second down at 5. Straight up the middle is Harris. Almost lost the ball. Got to midfield. Trey Matthews made the hit. Here's a 3rd down and 3. All 3 wideouts. Trot out to the top of your screen. Here comes a blitz. Hurts is just going to take off on his own. I don't know. Close, but I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did. But it's in that in-between part of the field. Obviously, no field goal. Do you punt it? Early in the game, I'd be punting it. I know that.
Here comes the punting unit.
Less than a yard.
And I got one of the best punters in the country, and that guy right there. He's only had 3 punts returned this year for a total of 2 yards.
Yeah, remember though, Damian Harris is in the game, a running back.
4th down and short. Scott's kick a mile high. They let it go. I don't know if that was a good choice.
It worked out well. I think if he'd had to fair caught it, it would have been inside the 5 anyway, so.
Might have gained a couple yards.
Yeah, about the best he could have done. Stephen Roberts, whose first punt a year ago was over 50 yards, I think is smart to let this go. It might have bounced into the end zone. It took an Alabama bounce and inside the 10-yard line.
9:32 remaining, first quarter, no score here at Auburn.
You need a little time. It's all it takes to make us smile. It's better when we get together. Me, myself, and I, we can get along just fine. It's better when we get together.
When kids get really excited about my children's books, that's the best reaction.
I know things about great white sharks.
What's great about Paint 3D, it's exciting to see a shark come to life and come off the page. With the Windows 10 PC, to be able to draw right on the screen and create something three-dimensional is amazing. It's exciting to turn it and light it and have these different effects. With my Mac, I can't do that. When you see that the work creates a feeling in a kid, it feels great. And it's addictive. You want to keep doing it, you know?
Accident I got in with the pole and I had to make a claim and all that. Is that whole thing still dragging out? No, I took some pics with the app and filed a claim. But you know how they send you money to cover repairs and...
It took forever to pay you, right?
No, I got paid right away. But at the very end of it all, my agent wouldn't even call you back, right? No, she called to see if I was happy. But if I wasn't happy with my claim experience, for any reason, they'd give me my money back. No questions asked. Can you believe that? No.
The claim satisfaction guarantee, only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Kids refuse to do their chores? What's a dad to do?
Time to drop an atom bomb. Get it, because my name's Adam.
New Man with a Plan, CBS Monday. Tomorrow, doubleheader, NFL on CBS. Dolphins get together with the Patriots. Second game, New Orleans coming off an overtime win. Take on the Rams. Division leaders clashing in that one. Kick off the day with JB, Phil, Coach, Nate, and Boomer. Now the NFL Today presented by Southwest Airlines. 12 Eastern on CBS.
Now this will test Gus Malzahn. Does he keep it wide open on the 6-yard line? Does he really believe he can run it out from inside his own 10?
Kerryon Johnson shifts from the left to the right. Play action slant. And nice filling by Davis, got to the 10. That's Ryan Davis' second catch. There's some of the missing linebackers we've been talking about, but some of those guys are out there now. And some Miller happening.
As I think Miller started was on this series, he was in there with the first move on the first play.
So a little more room to breathe for the Tigers. Second down and 5. Straight up the middle, and Kerryon Johnson's into the secondary. First down out of the 26.
Well, you'll see Auburn go fast now. With that first down, they will go as fast as they can. You get a big run like that from Kerryon Johnson, you're coming back with the same play. Look at this.
And now Stidham's going to keep this one. He got buried by Deshaun Hand.
Yes, and that's the second time he's gotten hit hard in this game. The scramble on third down, and now on this keeper, the zone read. It was the same play they ran for the first down, but Jarrett Stidham keeps it. Remember in the championship game when Deshaun Watson took those hits early in the game, and he seemed dazed. Listen, Auburn played the last 2 years with barely without a quarterback. They cannot lose Stidham in this game.
Play action, Stidham has time. Fires in and out of the hands.
Play by Levi Wallace.
Craig Myers, the intended receiver.
Levi Wallace is chasing Craig Myers across the whole field. The throw is slightly behind, but usually this is a completion. Watch Wallace make up ground, stick his paw in there, and knock it out. What a play. There it is. Throw it out. He might have double caught it. He might have caught it again, but Levi Wallace on that play.
Wallace, a great story, a former Walker, and now a great corner. 39 for Stidham. Down the middle, this one's a strike, and this time he hangs on. Craig Myers might have dropped the last one, but not this one.
Oh, man. Great middle throw to the field this time, going right down the middle of the field on this play. Tough to show replays in this Auburn offense, I'll tell you that. If you like replays, you're just going to have to be patient.
First down at the Alabama 48. Quick throw off to Slayton. And Slayton kept his footing somehow. Wow.
We all thought he was out of bounds. I thought his left foot was out of bounds when he got thrown out. His toe was in. I don't think his heel ever came down, did it? Yes, great balance.
Now they go the other way out to Stove. And Stidham throwing it all over the field right now.
Listen, Gus Malzahn promised that against Georgia he was going to go wide open. One more look. His no play, great job of keeping your wits about you and finishing the play when everybody else, at least on Alabama's side, thought he went out of bounds.
A second and 10 at the Alabama 25.
As I was going to say, Gus promised he was going to be wide open against Georgia, and he promised he'd do the same against Alabama, keeping his promise.
Play fake. It's a throwback screen. We've seen this before. The tight end Harris with the catch.
That's the third different version of that throwback screen we've seen. Kerryon Johnson scored on it last week, 2 weeks ago against Georgia in that big play. But coming up and making that tackle, Jennings does it, stops it to a minimum. Third and what, medium, 5 or 6?
Yep, 6 to go. They need to get to the 15-yard line.
Isaiah Bugs splits the two receivers to get out of bounds on that one, to get to the sideline on the substitution.
Craig Myers in motion toward the ball. Stidham comes back this way to Kerryon Johnson. He's got the first down inside the 15.
I'll tell you, Chip Lindsey, the offensive coordinator for Auburn, has the whole playbook opened up. Everything they got, they're throwing right here. Easy pitch and catch with a little window dressing of a spin by Stidham and keeping Alabama off balance.
Now he gives it inside the 10, now around the 8. The Horizon Red Zone offense early one scores in 32 trips, and 23 of those have been touchdowns.
Chandler Cox comes into the game. They're great blocking H-back. Following him usually leads you to the play.
And whistle stops play.
And it looks like Auburn took a timeout.
First start timeout. Auburn.
I think Coach Malzahn just said, that's our fault, guys. Just get over here. Let's talk about it. Auburn driving when we come back.
Staying ahead isn't about waiting for a chance. It's about the one bold choice you make that moves you forward. for our season's best offers and drive out with the perfect 2017 Cadillac Escalade for you. Get this low mileage lease from around $8.99 per month.
If you like your pizza loaded with cheese, then have we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's ultimate cheesy crust pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Ever wonder what's in a beer? If it's a Bud Light, it's 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Here's to the beer you can always count on. Brewed to be America's favorite light lager.
My experience with USAA has been excellent. They always refer to me as Master Sergeant. They really appreciate the military family, and it really shows.
We've got auto insurance, homeowners insurance.
I had an accident with the vehicle. I actually called USAA before we called the police. USAA was very hands-on, very quick, very prompt. I feel like we're being handled as people that actually have a genuine need. We're the Weber family, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Bruno Mars brings his all-time greatest hits to CBS. Bruno Mars, 24 Karat Magic, live at the Apollo, CBS Wednesday.
Looking for gifts for the sports fan on your list. To skip the lines and save on team gear. The CBS Sports Shop. Go to cbssports.com/gift to see today's special offers. Earlier today, if you missed it, Charles Barkley statue unveiled outside the Auburn Arena. And it was a pretty good likeness of Chuck, the thin version. And here he was unveiling that. Great honor for Charles. And then moments ago, introduced out here on the field.
Second down, it is a play-action down. They've been aggressive this whole drive. What will they be thinking? If you're Alabama, you have to prepare for a play-action pass here.
They started at their own 6-yard line. It's the 11th play of the drive. They can actually get a first down at about the 1-foot line. That's Davis. Begins to carry on Johnson, and he's going to get down inside the 3. Raekwon Davis, who's been a terror lately from his defensive line position, came in the last 3 games with 23 tackles. He made that stop. Here you go, 3rd down and 2. Alabama changing up personnel.
Brad, I was here 3 weeks ago, and I saw Kerryon Johnson do the Tim Tebow jump pass from the Wildcat in this position.
That's the spot he's in right now. 3rd down and 2. Kerryon, there's the jump pass. Very close. Touchdown. A 94-yard drive, capped off with a touchdown pass from Kerryon Johnson to Nate Craigmyers.
Well, they don't practice those things for nothing, right?
And you don't go to practice for nothing. Low snap, got the hold down, and the extra point is up and good.
I think what I take from this drive, remember it started from the 6-yard line. They started out the drive aggressively, and they ended up the drive aggressively on the jump pass.
Beautifully designed and executed. And the guy that got a big completion, a 30-yarder, Nate Craigmyers, is the guy that caps off the 94-yard drive with a touchdown. Tigers, 7-0 at home.
Australia is back. Our biggest sirloin, our biggest blue, our biggest entrees ever. Outback Steakhouse, Aussie rules. And now get a free $10 bonus card with every $50 in gift cards.
We come into this world needing others. Then we are told it's braver to go it alone. But there's another way to live.
that sees the only path to fulfillment is through others.
Hi, my car is making a funny noise, like a yee.
Okay, yee!
Yeah, it's a yee.
Hey, Rick, what's a yee sound mean? Was that a yee?
That's it, like a yee.
Sounds like a worn-out belt.
Sounds like a worn-out belt. We can help you with that.
Yes, thank you.
Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
A game of honor, pride, and passion. The 118th Army-Navy game presented by USAA. Saturday, December 9th on CBS. Monday on CBS, see what everybody's laughing about. New episode of Kevin Can Wait, Kevin James, Lee Remedy Star, Monday, 8/7 Central, only CBS. So a 94-yard drive, and Chip Lindsey pulled everything out of the bag on a 12-play march.
It started with a pass, but I thought the key play was Kerryon Johnson's run to get the first down and break it open. And that's when Auburn, Chip, and Gus really tuned up their tempo in that drive.
He had that 15-yard run, and they had a 30-yard pass, and then they were moving.
The big play by Slayton down the sideline. I mean, they had a little bit of everything. We talked about that in the open. It had to be everything for Auburn to stay in this game against Alabama.
Carlson's kickoff. And that's going to go way back to the back line. Josh Jacobs will take a knee. We'll take you back to that last drive and what Kerryon Johnson can do.
Well, we talked about that he's got the whole package. We use the A for Auburn. He's aggressive. He attacks the hole. He's got an arrogance about him that I think the whole team follows. And you know what? I apologize to everybody. I think I had room for one more A. I think I should put an arm down here, right? He has an arm.
His first pass of the year was a pretty good one. Completion and a touchdown. Let's see if Jalen Hurts and Alabama can answer now from the 25. Bo Scarborough in the backfield with Hurts. And it's a quarterback draw for Hurts. Nothing doing. Not a loss to half guard. Dontavius Russell was the first guy there.
And that's the problem with this Auburn defensive line for Alabama to handle. This time it was Russell, number 95. He inside beats Hassenauer, but there's four of them. And you don't know which guy's going to make the big play. You cannot key on any one of the four.
Remember, those guys handled the Georgia offensive line 2 weeks ago.
Did they ever?
Hurts, plenty of time. He's going to go long. Got a man out there. Really incomplete. There comes the flag.
Absolutely. You know, in college football, this makes sense. Okay, it's a 15-yard play. In the NFL, obviously, on interference like this, it's going to be right there. You cannot afford
15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
If you're Javarius Davis, you can't afford to give up a 50-yard play. You grab him with your right arm and you live with a 15-yard gain. It's one of those rules. You know, I hear a lot of guys saying it needs to be changed in college football. What I'd like to see is there be a judgment call. Let the official make up his mind if he did it to save a big play.
Jalen Hurts will keep it again. This time he's into the secondary, and he's inside the 45.
In our open, I talked about what Alabama fans should look at, and especially Auburn fans should look at when they watch Jalen Hurts. He's a young Cam Newton. That's basically the offense that Auburn has to stop. It's Cam Newton running the ball and throwing the ball for Alabama.
First down at the 43. Hurts fakes out in the flat, throwback screen the other way to Scarborough. And the big fella rumbles down, a flag comes in late. See if we're going to have a holding. He had some guys out in front, and he got to the corner, but it might be coming back.
Yeah, I think it's clipping by Jonah Williams, number 73 this time. I think you got Nick Ruffin from behind that time, and it's coming back.
Well, away. Number 73. 15-yard from the far now. Replay. First down.
Let me get your eyes on the spot. 73 is left tackle right there. It's a screen pass. Now Jonas hustling on the play, but can't quite get up there. And when he throws, he gets the clip. It was late, but it was a clip or block below the waist, whatever way you want to call it.
And it backs it up to the 44-yard line. They fake the throw out to Jacobs, and now Hurts looking for somebody to come open, and he can't find anybody. Just has to run it out of bounds.
Yes, this is the second time that Alabama tried with a play-action pass to window dress a deep ball. Look at those Auburn players play man-to-man coverage, especially down here. Cleans it up by just chucking his receiver. That's legal in college football, not in the NFL.
Second down at 27.
Now can that defensive line dominate?
Just a four-man rush, and they're bringing the heat.
They did.
Hurts lost the ball, and Auburn's got it. Trey Williams on top of it.
They did dominate. Only the third turnover by the Alabama offense, their first team offense all season. I think it was Derek Brown that knocked the ball away. It was Jeff Holland that flushed him out, and Trey Williams who ended up with the ball. Jeff Holland flushes Hurts. Big play by Derek Brown, and that front four. When you get any offense in college football backed up with those athletes, you got problems.
What about maybe a quick strike here after the turnover?
Well, they went sugar huddle. They always do something funny out of that.
Stebb's going to whip it out. Kerryon Johnson got 10 or 11. They'll keep the pedal down. They move the sticks. First and 10, Auburn. And this time, Alabama wraps up Johnson after maybe a 2-yard gain.
Let's again talk about that Auburn offensive line. You know, Alabama's defensive line can stymie a lot of football teams, but Auburn is featuring 4 seniors. They've been in this game. They know big-time college football. They are big, strong, aggressive football players, and if they can get stalemates up there, there'll be creases for Kerryon.
He got 2 on the last carry, second down and 8. Just outside the Alabama 31. Trying to take advantage of the Trey Williams fumble recovery. Johnson moves the pile for about 3. It'll bring up third down.
And Jeremy Pruitt and Nick Saban will love that. Get him in third and medium, control the running game, and now let's see if they can get a pass rush here.
Tigers line up in a hurry. On 35, Stidham rolling left, going that way, first down, and it's Davis. That'll be a single-season record receiving for Ryan Davis in a first down, more importantly.
Kerryon Johnson gets the block on Micah Fitzpatrick to make the play.
Back to the live action, Davis again, inside the 10.
I mean, Stidham is throwing strikes. Come on, he is not in awe of anything here. This is really Alabama's first pro potential quarterback they face this season, and he is keeping them off balance. He's accurate. They're rolling out. Every part of the Auburn offense now is keeping Alabama's defense off balance.
We talked to Ryan Davis yesterday. He said, I'm so excited to have my name in the record books if it comes to that. He's already got 3 catches in this quarter. First and goal. Kerryon Johnson might be to the 4, close to it. Red zone defense for Alabama. They're one of the best in the country. They've only allowed 11 rushing touchdowns all season long. Second fewest in college football. There's Jeremy Pruitt, the defensive coordinator.
I smell something here, Brad. Why is number 80 Sam Cannella in the game? He doesn't play much. Maybe a fade. He's a big, tall receiver. Why is he in the game?
Second and goal at the 4. Stidham flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run, incomplete.
Good job by Mika Fitzpatrick. He was matched up on him. They were trying to go to Canella. He had him one-on-one to the outside. Mika, remember, he was a former corner when he started out. He gets up into the grill of Canella. Stidham comes out of it and has to go the other way. Great defense from Alabama.
And they come up with a goal line stop here. Third and goal. 4 wideouts. Stidham's been almost perfect in this quarter. That's Hastings in motion there. And drop the ball. Let's see who's on it. Alabama might have it. How? They do. Deron Payne. It's about the first thing that's gone wrong for Auburn all day.
I think Jared Stidham should just fell on this instead of trying to save the play. Fall on it. You got 3 points. When he does it, he tries to pick it up, and then the wash comes back and doesn't allow him to get it. Remember, with Carlson, you get 3 points if you just fall on it. He tries to do too much, and it costs him a turnover.
Deron Payne comes up with a fumble recovery. Stops an Auburn drive and ends the first quarter 7-0 with the Tigers in front. We'll return to Auburn after this message and a word from your local station.
Know what makes retirement less scary? Getting a check every month. With an income annuity from New York Life, you pay some money up front and then get checks for the rest of your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks. Be good at life, New York Life.
Where Zaxby's is from. Some like it classic. Some like it saucy. For others, it's gotta be crispy. But everyone loves the flavor that brings us together. And whether you like it spicy or old school, you'll like it even more. Because Zaxby's 5 fan favorites are now just $5.99 each. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's.
Don't miss a new episode of Scorpion, CBS Monday, 10/9 Central.
Your best deal on a new Honda may be closer than you think. At Sam Boswell Honda and Enterprise. What would you do with $7 a day? Buy lunch? See a movie? How about a new Honda Accord? At Sam Boswell Honda, you can drive a fully loaded Accord for just $7 a day. Save even more with Honda's Military Appreciation Offer, now including military retirees. All this and the Sam Boswell Honda Advantage, which includes free tire rotations, free car washes, and much more. Sam Boswell Honda and Enterprise, vehicles you depend on, people you can trust.
At the Valenzuela Law Firm, my clients get individual attention and face-to-face consultations with me. Together we can put a halt to garnishments, foreclosures, and repossessions. A Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy may be the right solution for you. I'm attorney Samantha Valenzuela, and I can help you get your life back on track. Call me today for your free consultation.
Valenzuela Law Firm, 334-774-1199. Big city experience, small town attention.
It's Happy Honda Days at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Sam Boswell Honda in Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan.
Happy Honda Days means that you can save big on many of our SUVs.
From the sporty HRV to the full-sized Honda Pilot.
We have the right SUV for you, plus rates as low as 0.9%.
Just like Santa, Happy Honda Days come but once a year, so hurry into your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan or Sam Boswell Honda in Enterprise. Sale ends January 2nd.
Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about college football.
WTVY News 4, your hometown news leader.
Starting the second quarter at Jordan Hare. 7-0 Tigers on their home field. Had an opportunity to maybe make it 14-0 a moment ago. But now it's Alabama's ball at their own 9-yard line. Corner blitz. Jalen Hurts going to run into the middle of the pile, and he'll get about 4 yards out of it. Brad Nessler, Gary Danielson, partner. We got 3 quarters to play. We might look back on that fumble right there as a season changer even.
Well, I mean, it's a sure 3 points, and you'd like to have it back, but it's different. It's a different game. Last year, only 7 first downs for Auburn the whole game. They got 9 already. The difference? A quarterback. Jarrett Stidham's 12 for 14. Last year, Sean White was injured. They struggled. Only had 1 first down in the whole first half. It's an even fight this year. Alabama has to look at this and say, we're going to have to score.
On second down, play action for Hurts. Pressure coming from Holland. And now from the inside, and Jalen's got nowhere to go. Let's check in with Allie.
Guys, there is a change on the Alabama offensive line. J.C. Hassenauer was in the tent for about 2 minutes, and they took him straight to the locker room to evaluate him further. As soon as I know more about the injury, I'll let you know.
All right, Allie,
that's a big injury.
Yeah, because he was in there for Pierschbaker to start with. Now they're trying to protect their quarterback who's inside his own 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's red lights. That's red lights flashing for Alabama right now. Their 3rd guard in the game.
3rd and 5. Ridley in motion toward the ball and back to the left. And Hurts is looking that way. Flushed out of the pocket. Can he find an open man? Going to go deep down the sideline and incomplete. Foster was the closest receiver.
I'll tell you, they flushing him again. On 3rd down, this Alabama offensive line has got a problem. They've got 4 elite pass rushers up front that they have to handle on long yardage situations, or better said, when Auburn can pin their ears back on a pass play, Alabama is struggling.
I didn't see the flag, but it's out at the 34-yard line. It would look like the vicinity of defensive holding just because of where the flag is.
I know Cam Sims is pointing out to the Auburn players as if he got held.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 14. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 3. Those penalties were canceled. 4th down.
Yeah, so offsetting penalties. Ridley getting tangled up over there with Stephen Roberts.
Well, there's no doubt that Auburn, Kevin Steele saw the tape from 2 weeks ago. Let's not count the game last week against Mississippi State. He knows that the go-to guy on offense is Calvin Ridley. And they are going to put a hand on him all day because Hurts, when he scrambles, looks for number 3.
You look behind Stephen Roberts, as Gary said, he had a 58-yard punt return in this game a year ago that set up a field goal, but he's got a punter who doesn't allow hardly anyone to return punts on it. J.K. Scott will kick from near his own goal line.
Not real high.
It's going to take a great bounce, though, for Alabama. Wow. You got to be kidding.
They all work.
65-yard punt.
Let's see if we can find it. I mean, it's on the far side of the field. I think it's right over here. Let's see if we can get your eyes on it. Right to the outside. Roberts and Ridley over there pushing each other at the end of that play.
Oh, yeah. It went on for a while. 13:38 remaining first half. 7-0 Tigers.
The original Sonic cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. The last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
Oh, good school.
Now you compare a cheeseburger or footlong coney with onion rings for $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
Neil Lane designs for Hollywood's biggest stars, and at Kay, he designs for the star in your life.
This ring was inspired by an Art Deco design that goes back 100 years.
At Kay, the #1 jewelry store for...
Yes, every kiss begins with K. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And a gentle wave-like motion. Liberate your spine. And reach, toes blossoming.
Not that great at yoga. Yeah, but when I slipped a disc, he paid my claim before I knew it. So he had your back? Yep.
In just one day, we process approve and pay. One day pay, only from Aflac.
Whoa, Dave! Did you go camping? Came to the store for Black Friday. Same thing. You? Actually, I got a solid 8 hours. You snooze, you lose. Still saved huge.
Get something you really want during the GMC Sierra Black Friday event. Get 20% below MSRP on specially equipped 2017 Sierra 1500 SLT Crew Cab models. That's over $11,200 on this GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. GMC.
This man wants to make you a deal.
Boom! I'm about to sell my 7th car. You know how many I sold this week already?
I don't know, 6?
A new Kevin can wait. CBS Monday.
Adam Zucker in New York with his Ford update. Baker Mayfield didn't start or serve as captain for number 4 Oklahoma because of last week's sideline behavior, but in there for the second series against West Virginia. Touchdown to CeeDee Lamb. Sooners on top of West Virginia 14-3. Looking to avoid a stumble for the Big 12 title game. Back to the Iron Bowl.
All right, Zuck. Obviously, Baker Mayfield as everybody's leader right now as far as Heisman contenders.
Well, Lamar Jackson's had a good season, hasn't he?
He's had great numbers again. His team's just not quite as good.
Yep.
That's what Auburn's done so far. The fumble was huge. See what they put together after the long punt. Stidham, pump fakes. Pressure, down he goes. Florian Johnson picks up the fumble. And Johnson trying to get to a first down marker out of that and does.
I wonder if Stidham pitched it to it, Brad. I thought it was a fumble too, but did Stidham at the last second realize he was going to lose 10 or 12 yards and toss it at the end of the play? Let's see what happens. He knows he's down. He does. He does. I'll bet Carry-On said, here, give it to me.
Shortest pass run he's ever run.
But you know what? It was really a 12-yard gain, even though it's 2nd and 10. Boy, Jeremy Pruitt was aggressive. He blitzed off the slot again.
Stidham again. In trouble. And he's going to take off on his own. Gets it across the 25 to the 27. Dylan Moses, the freshman linebacker, made the stop.
I think the umpire got in the middle of that play at the end of it. Stidham gets it again, where it's 3rd and 6 and makeable. Oh, yes, and from the blind side that time, the umpire took one from behind. It's not a penalty, though. You know, all these officials work really hard at, staying in shape, staying maneuverable, and that time he couldn't get out of the way, so he couldn't see.
3rd down and 5. Blitz coming from the tie. Fitzpatrick got the back of Stidham, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick just finds a way, and he went right through Carry-On Johnson on this play, too. Fitzpatrick, so aggressive, coming off the edge right here. He's got Carry-On Johnson one-on-one. Got to make that block, Carry-On. You got it. They have a big play. They're blitzing. Your quarterback is hot. And Johnson doesn't give the quarterback enough time.
2 of the best players in the conference going head-to-head on that one.
Yep. That's the second big play Minka Fitzpatrick has made. Remember the potential fade pass to Canella on there, and then that big play right there.
False start. Offense, number 49. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Those are those hidden plays, okay? Yeah. No, the ball didn't go to Minka Fitzpatrick on the fade pass on 2nd down. Nothing happened. That just goes in the stats as an incomplete pass, okay? But those are 2 big, huge plays for Alabama to get back in the game, grab some field position, and get this thing closer than 7-0.
They should get decent field position out of this punt by Marshall.
It's low.
And a fair caught at the 39 by Trevon Diggs.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a win for Alabama to catch them.
Oh, yeah. They had a little trouble in that area this year. There is as a football player right there.
Totally.
Shamar Moore stars in SWAT. New CBS Thursday, 10, 9 Central.
Dinner with friends, gotta bring some food. Not a great cook, but don't wanna be rude. Holiday lights are the perfect time. They have done just a bit too much.
Get on the Holiday Road in Honda Civic. See your dealer for great holiday deals for the Happy Honda Day sale event.
Doug Jones, confirmed as U.S. Attorney by a Republican Senate, including Richard Shelby and Jeff Sessions. Doug Jones got justice for Alabama, prosecuting the Klansmen who bombed a black church, taking on the healthcare companies, and prosecuting executives for ripping off consumers. Doug Jones, rising above the politics to defend the Constitution, work across party lines, and get things done.
I'm Doug Jones, and I approve this message because Washington's broken, and I want to change that for Alabama.
It's cold outside. Guess what? Did you know almost every car and truck at Bonnie's has heat seaters? Don't you mean seat heaters? Does it really matter? All that matters is that we have seat heaters to keep you warm in the winter. That is true. Wait, so you're telling me that almost every car and truck at Bonnie's has seat heaters and the new car smell? You got it. From all of us at Bonnie's, Merry Christmas.
WTPY News 4, your hometown news leader.
We were talking about Baker Mayfield maybe being the front runner for the Heisman a little while ago. That'll bring us to our Aflac trivia question. Which school has produced the most Heisman winners? I know why the word difference in there, I guess. Because
Yes.
Archie Griffin. Okay, I get it.
Just a note, inside with this Alabama offensive line, they're not going to go to a third player, third guard. They're actually going to go back to Ross Trisbaker, injured, but back in the game at left guard. Number 71, right there, lined up next to Bozeman.
Josh Jacobs in the Alabama backfield. He's going to get the carry on a counter, and he got about 5. They've been using him a little bit more every week.
They really have. You know, in the key drives against Mississippi State, with the game on the line, in the fourth quarter, not only were the freshman receivers in, Smith and Judy like they are, but so was Josh Jacobs in the game.
And he stays in there at 41 yards on the ground, 45 as a receiver, including a touchdown a week ago. And he's going to block for Jalen Hurts. Bounced off one would-be tackler and got a first down somehow.
See, that again, I mean, you know, Auburn fans had a full year of Cam doing that to people. A perfect call on defense. Trey Matthews coming off the edge, off the slot, running right into the blitz. That should not work. But you know what? Their guy is better than your guy.
And Josh Jacobs didn't get one block. He got 2 blocks.
Yes.
First down. Alabama in Auburn territory at the 48-yard line, trailing by a touchdown. And that one good for about 3 more. Trey Williams made the tackle.
Calvin Ridley was very demonstrative in the slot on that play. I don't know if he was looking for an audible. He's only caught 1 ball for 5 yards. Remember, in the first half against Mississippi State, he kept Alabama in the game. He caught 2 for 124 yards. 2 60-yarders. Auburn has taken him away.
They only have 15 yards on the ground. They'll keep it on the ground, trying the same play they had a couple of minutes ago. Jacobs again trying to lead the way as Hurts is knocked out of bounds short by about 3 yards.
And remember the pressure on Jalen Hurts on the pass plays. So what does Alabama do with Brian Daigle? They go to the run game. That's 4 consecutive runs.
Alabama came in 43% on the year on their third down conversions. 0 for 2 today. 3rd and 3. Auburn thinking about a blitz off the corner. They're going to bring it. And Jacobs is not going to get there.
First decision for Nick right now. He punted last time, but he's a little closer this time. Will he go for it? Remember, last time he gave the ball to Auburn on the 6-yard line and they scored. I'm going for it.
He's going for it, bringing an extra tight end.
Now can they handle that elite defensive line for Auburn?
They're perfect this year. #1 in the country on 4th down. They haven't missed one. 4th and a long yard here. Hurts, hesitates, and gets it. 13 for 13. That quiets the crowd momentarily.
I'll tell you, that time off the edge, number 84, Hale Henches, number 84, the tight end does a nice job of pinning Jeff Holland and allowing Jacobs to clean up, and Hurts make the first down.
At the Auburn 36.
You can almost feel they're going to go deep here. Don't you, to Ridley? I mean, Ridley's going to get the ball. Short slot left. If you're going to throw the ball, don't you want to throw early? Yeah.
Oh, they're going to drop back. Now they're thinking about it. And the jump ball in the end zone. Won by Alabama. Jerry Jeudy, touchdown.
You can feel it.
Hurts to Jeudy, 36 yards, touchdown.
Jeremiah Dinson, number 20, against the true freshman Jeudy. Jeudy, not a play. You could feel they were going to go deep. You really did. I mean, they run the ball 5 straight runs. They tried to go to Ridley. He was not open, and Hurts just lets it go. I think Calvin Ridley actually tripped on the play, and that's why Hurts went deep late on the play.
They'll take it however it worked. Just give your guy an opportunity. That's what Hurts did.
I think Ridley's going to cross the screen right about, no, we're not going to see him. He's just out of the screen. Ball coming right at you. And one-on-one, 50-50 ball. This time it's Bama's.
60 yards in 7 plays. Jerry Jeudy's second touchdown catch of the year has tied it. 7-7.
It's a small finger, a worm.
Like a dagger?
Tiny sword.
Breadstick.
Breadstick.
A lamppost.
Coin flop. No.
10 seconds.
A stick, a walking stick. A
Sorry. It's a tandem bicycle.
What?
As long as sloths are slow, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Together, we go bigger during Black Friday. We pick up the best values of the year and get the best brands for our next big project. Right now, get this Husky Mechanics tool set for just $99, only at the Home Depot.
For a limited time, Overwatch Game of the Year Edition is 50% off.
We're on our way.
Overwatch. Get it now and save 50%. Rated T.
It's the little St.
Nailed it. We'll work on it. Take notes, son. Number 1, T-Mobile gives you 2 iPhone 8s for the price of 1. One person gets an awesome gift, and so does the next guy. You're one wise dude, Dad. Say it again. You one wise dude, Dad. Twice as nice.
Great things come in 2s when you holiday together at T-Mobile. Right now, buy 1 iPhone 8, get 1 on us.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
He's everyone's favorite reindeer. Get in the holiday spirit with Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. CBS Tuesday.
Tomorrow, there are no judges, no courts, no police, and no crime. How does that all work? 60 Minutes visits an enchanting island tomorrow. Only CBS. Brad Nessler, Gary Danielson, Elliot Force, our CBS crew. An enchanting city on the plains here of Auburn, Alabama, where we're tied up at 7.
There's not a team in college football that's more clutch than Alabama. They've been doing it for 8 or 9 years. They play in a lot of big games. They come back. They may say they believe in momentum, but they don't play like they do. They just keep playing.
That one fielded dangerously and run out of bounds. Now, right now, let's do Project Smarter, presented by Home Depot, Gary.
Well, we talked about Alabama running 5 plays in a row. Now watch, they're going to fake the run, and then Calvin Ridley comes across. That is the #1 play that I think Hurts was trying to get the ball to, but Ridley falls down. But look at the attention he gets from Roberts, the safety. That's why his late throw to the middle allowed Judy to get the big touchdown.
Well, you called the long ball. You're on a roll. You're on a roll.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just going to let Tony Romo try to even up this thing, okay? I think I got the lead. Well, I got 20 years on him. I should have the lead.
That's right. Kerryon Johnson got a couple. As we're down to 8:20.
He set a high bar. I'm coming after him now.
Rashaan Evans going to be on the bottom of that pile, if they ever unpile. I'm not sure he wasn't shaken up on the play. That wasn't him. It was Levi Wallace who got up slowly, and he stays out there. Second down and 8. Stidham almost dropped the snap. Now fires near sideline. Bullet. First down.
You know, I've always felt that, you know, you have to have, obviously, physical linemen, defensive linemen to play with Alabama. But don't come to the game without a quarterback. You do not have a chance. And that was a throw to the outside. Alabama will tip their hat and say, hey, that's too good.
Kerryon Johnson with his better runs of the day. Allie?
Guys, when I was watching Anthony Jennings in the sideline, he clearly had pain in his left arm, almost like he was losing feeling. He kept clenching his fist, moving his arm around the entire time he was on the sideline. He's dealing with some sort of injury, which is a huge blow, considering the depth of linebacker concern for Alabama right now.
He's trying to get in on that play, and somebody's trying to bring down Kerryon Johnson. They had a tough time doing it.
Well, we talked about 2 weeks ago that Kerryon knows those Le'Veon Bell runs. There was one right there. I mean, the other thing when you watch Kerryon play, he doesn't get hit hard. He just really is able to dodge. We talked to Kevin Steele and Gus Malzahn and Chip Lindsey about him, and they said he's got great vision.
Well, here he is again in the Wildcat. Broke one tackle, he's going to go first down. Not by much, but he got it. You and I were talking about this the other day. Depends probably on the outcome of this game. I think he's the most valuable player in the conference.
Well, I mean, we're watching 2 of them. I mean, you know, is it Hurts? You know, how different would Alabama be without Hurts? He's providing their running game, but hard to argue against either one.
Malik Willis in that quarterback, and he's going to keep it and be dumped back around the 50.
Listen, if it would have worked, we would all said, boy, is Gus keeping Alabama off balance, right?
Yeah.
When it doesn't work, the message boards light up.
I think I'd rather have number 8 out there throwing it right now. That's what they're thinking after the play.
I know. They all seem good when you call the play. Now 2nd and long. Alabama will be upset giving up a first down with 2nd and 15, 14. 14
to go. They got to get all the way to the 55-yard
line. Alabama is smartly substituting. They're delaying. They get 3 seconds to decide, and then they're calmly substituting to slow Auburn down.
And they're going to keep it on the ground. And Johnson only got a couple, so it's going to be 3rd down on a bunch.
You know what I thought on that play right there on 2nd down? Is the Auburn offense said, you know what? If we could hit a run here, we could get into field goal range. With Carlson, he can kick those 50-yarder pieces. I think they're saying, I don't know if we can really get to the 35. Let's see if we can get Carlson with a shot at a field goal.
3rd down at 12. Let's see what Stidham can do. If he can get the pass away. He's going to run it. You got some of that yardage back.
Baker Fitzpatrick was able to give him another shot right at the end of that play.
And they're going to have to punt after he comes up short.
Those hurt, I'll tell you. They build up.
Marshall will punt. Diggs stands at the 10-yard line. Wow. That one's up in the air. Bounces up the
Again. That's two of them like that. I don't know if it hit on the line, though.
I think it hit right at the one.
I think could it be that it hit on the line, or did it hit just short of the line, and they're going to get the ball there, Alabama on the 2. Remember, it doesn't matter where the player is, it's the ball. Oh, it was short. It was short. It hit on a half-yard line, and stays right there.
There's a great shot.
Wow, look at the bite on that ball.
You'd like to do that with one of your chip shots.
I would.
That's a happy punter.
My head is filled with proof. Most of them have dealt with you. On my way to something new. You're that one I can't ignore. I'm gonna miss you. I'm still there. Sometimes I wish we never built this palace, but real love is never a waste of time.
You're actually right next door to your friend.
Correction, best friend. Let's go.
Are you taking all your tiny shampoos?
I'm like the bird on the way.
You look rough, bro.
State Farm knows it's more than a house. It's home. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Play something relaxing.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Adam Zucker in New York, coming up on the Geico Halftime Report. BJ, Rick, and I get you caught up on today's games, including the game, Ohio State keeping its playoff hopes alive, overcoming a 14-point deficit against Michigan, 31-20. They got the Big Ten title game next week as we go back to Auburn.
Here it's 7-7 with 4:27 remaining in the first half. The winner of this one goes to Atlanta to play Georgia for the SEC Championship next Saturday. Alabama buried in a hole here just outside the 2-yard line. Bo Scarborough in the backfield with Jalen Hurts. Ridley in motion with Scarborough. And he stood up at the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brad, in 2013, everybody obviously remembers the kick 6. But I also remember A.J. McCarron hitting Cooper from like the 2-yard line, a 98-yard pass in a situation just like this, backed up, going left to right. I don't think you were here. I think that was Vern, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was Vern.
2nd and 9. Auburn pinning their ears back to try to get a pass rush at Scarborough again. This time they got a little bit more room. This is the flashback that Gary's talking about.
Was it again? There you go, 99 yards. How about our guys in the truck? Were they ready for this game?
Amari Cooper. There it was. Now one's playing for the Bengals, one's playing for the Raiders.
Well, one will soon be playing somewhere. A.J. McCarron really playing.
3rd down and 4. Alabama trying to keep this football and not have to get it back to the Tigers before halftime. A little bit of an audible there from Jalen Hurts. From his own goal line. Deep sideline to Ridley. Couldn't hang on.
Alabama tried a rub play. When you pick a player, this time Alabama tried to rub Ridley open. He's inside of the slot, and watch the wide receiver come in and rub for Ridley. Ridley come down the sideline with the play. Ball slightly underthrown, but great coverage on the play on that one. It would have had to been perfect. Could have but obviously it wasn't.
Jordan Peters, a freshman, got his hand in there, and Ridley couldn't hold it. So now Scott's got a kick for his own end zone.
Jordan Peters, another one of those true freshmen getting playing time in this football game.
Roberts waits on this one, and then the late fair catch right up midfield. Auburn's got it back on offense, so they got plenty of time. 2 timeouts to work with. A little bit earlier, we asked you the Aflac trivia question, which school has produced the most different Heisman winners? I know there's 3 here. Pat Sullivan, 71, Bo in 85, and Cam Newton in 2010. USC and Notre Dame, each with 7. I think USC had to give one of those back, didn't they?
I think they did.
We'll just leave it at that. Well, there's one of the Heisman winners. Cam Newton, I think, is in New York today. I think they play the Jets tomorrow. First down for Auburn. Kerryon Johnson, a little hesitation, and then squirts down to the 45-yard line, pick up a 4.
Chandler Cox, number 27, fullback, H-back, whatever he is, he cleans up on the linebacker this time and gives that crease. Good blocking up front, fit it in, and Kerryon Johnson attacks the whole 5-yard gain.
Auburn taking its time right now.
And I think they should. Remember, Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. They want to finish off this half.
Blitz coming on, 2nd and 6, Stidham going deep, man's there. Gonna have a flag? No. Slayton's not tangled up back there with Levi Wallace with no penalty.
I thought Slayton misjudged this. He knew he had the defender on his hip. And I don't know if there was a tuck by the Alabama by Levi Wallace. Yes, there was. He tucked his arm, but I thought Slayton was slowing down as well, trying to catch it with his outstretched arm. I don't think that's enough contact. I think that's a good no call. I really do. I know that's dangerous to say about either team in this game. Believe me, I've been here a while. I get it. But I think that's a good no call.
So it brings up 3rd down.
Blitz.
Over the middle. On the run. Ryan Davis to the 22.
Wow. Jeremy Pruitt on 3rd and 5. Sends the house. Stidham sees it and calmly just hits the crosser underneath that time. What a play. I think Chip Lindsey anticipated that blitz.
23 yards to number 23. And now Stidham to the 21.
You know, Jarrett Stidham, after delivering that pass, but early in this game, he took a couple big hits when he ran the ball. Those kind of grow on you. Let me tell you that right now. You know, Chip Lindsey and Jeremy Pruitt go back. They kind of can read each other's minds. They coached high school almost real close to each other. I think Chip Lindsey got one on that one.
Kerryon hit by Deron Payne.
Whoa. Deron Payne doesn't usually get a lot of stats because he's eaten a lot of blockers up front. But that time, if he ate a blocker, he threw him away. Or he swallowed him or something.
He ate a fumble recovery earlier.
Right in the middle this time.
Bang.
Oh, he actually takes on 2 defenders for Auburn that time. They double-teamed him, and he came off both of them to make that play. What a play.
All right, last time on 3rd down, on 3rd and 5, Auburn got a 23-yard pass play. They got 3rd and 8 here.
Smart play by Gus to bleed this clock. Most likely, you're going to kick a field goal. You do not want to give Alabama time to come back. Remember, they could get it twice. End of the first half, start of the second half.
So they take their 2nd time out. Their quarterback will come over and talk things over.
Little girl and boy, while you dwell within it, you are ever happy there. Childhood's joyland,
Never let go of your dreams. The Mercedes-Benz Winter Event is back. Lease the GLC 300 for $449 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Ice cold, Dr. Pepper, last one.
Hey, that's my Dr. Pepper. I saw it first. No, you didn't. Let go.
You like this? You.
Wait, what do I do?
Yeah, old-fashioned crave-off. Generation of bad blood.
Rivalries. Tabs.
Don't make any sudden moves. I got just the thing. Easy. Easy. We're lucky. Usually doesn't work.
Let's go, Dr. Pepper here. Let's go.
Sunday, this Agent's X returns.
Every word that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
And trusting her could burn them. New NCISLA, CBS Sunday.
Coming up in about 48 seconds, Adam and Rick and BJ will have the Geico halftime report. A look back at what has happened already today, talk about this game, and then a look ahead to what is yet to come on rivalry weekend. Here it's 3rd down and 8 for Auburn.
If I'm Jarrett Stidham, I'm not worried about a sack. I have a great kicker. I'm looking to make a big play. I'm not just going to throw it away quickly.
Alabama thinking about a blitz off the corner, maybe off both corners. Last time they got burned blitzing on 3rd down. Stidham over the middle, same kind of play, but this time a great open field tackle by Ronnie Harrison.
I think both sides anticipated exactly what was going to happen. Auburn saw the blitz coming, they stayed with the play, and Alabama figured it'd be one of those fast passes. We'll let you catch it and make the tackle. A win for both sides.
Now you bring out the all-time leading scorer in SEC history, Daniel Carlson. This will be a 33-yard attempt. 3-time semifinalist for the Groza Award. He's an extra weapon and has been for 4 years here for Auburn.
Obviously, Alabama did not use a timeout there.
And now we got a timeout.
First choice timeout, Alabama.
So that'll let Carlson think about it for 30 seconds or so.
Look, there's no law that says your truck can only haul gravel. Introducing the new 2018 Ford F-150 with best-in-class towing, best-in-class payload, and best-in-class torque. The F-150 lineup has the capability to get big things to big places big time. So bring out your ATVs, your campers, your Palominos. Hey, you're not always working, but your truck is. This is the new 2018 Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
You cannot wear a Raiders jersey to my family's Christmas dinner. Just turn the lights off.
So Nick Saban let Daniel Carlson think about this field goal for a minute. 33-yard attempt. He's had 2 blocked this year. They're trying to get Auburn the lead back from 33 yards. Kick is perfect.
Carlson got hit after he made the kick there. Tony Brown came across the edge. No big deal. Carlson's a good actor, I guess, right?
Gives his team back the halftime lead, 10-7. And now he's with Nick.
Coach, what will it take to get off to a better start offensively in the second half?
Talk about our offense?
Yes.
Well, you know, we stopped ourselves the first couple times we had the ball with the penalty and, 4th and short. But, the big difference in the game to me is 3rd down. We're not getting off the field on 3rd down on defense. We're not converting 3rd downs on offense. So we're not keeping the ball to extend drives.
How do you make things more difficult for Jarrett Stidham in the pocket?
Well, I can't hear what you're asking.
How do you make things more difficult for Jarrett Stidham in the pocket? He's having a good first half.
Yeah, on 3rd down because we're getting pressure on him. He's had to scramble a couple times. We got good pressure on him, but we're not doing a good job of covering him.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Alabama, in fact, 0 for 4 on 3rd down conversions. So Nick knows of what he speaks. And his team is down at halftime. Number 6 leading number 1. 10-7 as we head to Zook and the guys in New York.
All right, hard to hear when Auburn
Auburn's on top of Alabama. Thank you, Brad. Coming up here on the Geico Halftime Report, DJ, Rick, and I get you caught up on all the playoff contenders in action today after this word from your local station.
Catch Matt LeBlanc on A New Man with a Plan after Kevin Can Wait, CBS Monday.
Everyone wants to know when McRib will be back, including Jamie, who tweeted that you must answer its call.
Jamie, McRib is back. You posted, and we answered.
Enjoy the McRib Extra Value Meal for just $4.99. Now at McDonald's.
We are tethered by a legacy of fierce ambition and fearless optimism. And this is our time. Our moment to be who we dare to become. We are the Auburn Tigers. So yell War Eagle and let the game begin. Get 0 for 72 plus $1,500 cash back on F-150. Plus all active military veterans and retirees get an additional $1,000 appreciation cash.
Family court can be an uncertain and devastating place for men, not only financially, but socially and emotionally. And our attorneys are well versed in the obstacles men are confronted with in facing these life-altering situations. The Isaac Law Firm offers housing at no cost to men who are not otherwise able to visit with their children elsewhere, and our clients receive a life coach to help them through the process and minimize the devastating effects that divorce can have. I'm attorney Melissa Isaac, founder of the Isaac Law Firm. We are representation, restoration, and results.
Everyone wants to know when McRib will be back, including Jamie, who tweeted that you must answer its call.
Jamie, McRib is back. You posted, and we answered.
Enjoy the McRib Extra Value Meal for just $4.99. Now at McDonald's.
WTBY News 4, your hometown news leader.
CBS Sports presents the Geico Halftime Report. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the Geico Halftime Report. Adam Zucker alongside Rick Neuheisel and Brian Jones. The score in Auburn, Tigers on top of the Tide, 10-7. They could be up a little more right now if not for that turnover, but you like the game plan.
Well, play callers can get hot just like quarterbacks can get hot. And I think Chip Lindsey is on fire right now. Had a brilliant game against Georgia. Here he's steering his quarterback down the field. Great throw right there to Nate Craig Myers here. Dialing up a little screen to Kerryon Johnson. That gets him inside the red zone. And then a little razzle-dazzle here, guys. Kerryon Johnson to that same Nate Craig Myers. This is beautiful stuff now, over 200 yards in the first half.
Kevin Steele and his defense, they were hot as well. Applying pressure to Jalen Hurts early and often. Had him rolling out of the pocket, just throwing it away. He's only 4 for 8. He's been sacked one time. He rolled out a design roll this time. And he's able to evade pressure and find Jerry Judy 36-yard touchdown toss there.
He's completed 50% of his passes. Meanwhile, Stidham, 16 for 20 so far in this game. Big upgrade at quarterback for Auburn, as we all know, this year. All right, let's check out other top 10 action going on, including the team that the winner today will face in the SEC title game, and that is Georgia. Not going to lose to Georgia Tech as they had 2 of the last 3 years.
Well, we've seen that act before as Nick Chubb goes in from a yard out. Here Fromm finds one of his favorite targets. That's Javon Wims, another 21-yard touchdown. Sony Michel. You've heard his name, the other senior running back. He gets into the end zone from 4 yards out. It's all Georgia today. No looking past the Yellow Jackets.
No, it was a blowout. Held them to just 7. Now, number 4 Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield didn't start, didn't serve as captain because of last week's antics with Kansas. Second series against West Virginia, he'd get in, but first his team puts him on top.
Rodney Anderson, what a beautiful athlete this is. Fights through to get into the end zone. And here comes Baker Mayfield into the game on the second drive. He finds a CeeDee Lamb. Quick little skinny post there. 8-yard touchdown.
And it is now 21-10. Oklahoma looking to avoid a stumble before the Big 12 title game against TCU. Same deal for Wisconsin. Number 5 going for their 15th straight win at Minnesota here, Rick.
Alex Hornibrook right here on the bootleg finds Troy Fumagalli for the touchdown. And it's more Hornibrook right here. Second touchdown pass this time to Kyle Peniston for 5 yards. Badgers looking pretty sharp right now.
Defense, too. 17-0 at the half. They got the Buckeyes next week. And Ohio State had never overcome a 14-point deficit in the game, and they did.
Yes, they did. Marcus Ball here with the touchdown grab from J.T. Barrett. Teron Higgins bringing the Wolverines back. They're down or up 20-14 at that point. Here's J.T. Barrett, a 10-yard sprint outside the pocket. He comes up a little lame after this and is grabbing that knee. He would leave the ball game, come back to the sidelines, but would not get back on the field.
They wouldn't need it. J.K. Dobbins plunges in for the score there, and Ohio State goes on to win 13 out of 14 versus Michigan.
Yeah, Mike Weber with a big run to ice it, but 31-20 the final, shades of 2014, with the Buckeyes making a late playoff push despite a quarterback injury. J.T. Barrett, though, says he was originally injured on the sideline. Take a listen to this.
So I'm here warming up. There was like a tight spot right here, so this is like a cart, right? Like a red cart, I don't know, one of ours, right? There's a tight spot, it's probably like this. And our bench is over here. And I'm warming up, and I went to go throw, and somebody just tried to like squeeze through, I guess not to get close to our bench, which is fine. I don't really care as long as it don't hit me. And he hit me, and my knee just kind of shifted in, like I said, just twisted up on me, and we was able to lock it out before the game.
Well, he can walk, but quite a story there from J.T. Barrett. Urban Meyer, though, in his press conference, demanding a full investigation because he was hit by a cameraman on the sideline. All right, when the Geico halftime report continues, we'll check in on some other in-state rivalries and more right after this.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by Verizon, Chick-fil-A, Geico, and by Wheels Up.
To make us smile, it's better when we get together. Me, myself, and I, we can get along just fine. It's better when we get together.
In my experience, there are only two things guaranteed to grow. The cash value of the New York Life policy, a policy that keeps your family protected, and my famous crane souffle, which literally never stopped growing. Be good at life. New York Life.
Hey, Larry.
What's up?
How about a game of two-hand touch?
Doug, Steve, you guys in?
But if we win, we get all your Dr. Pepper.
All that pepper.
You got one play.
Bailed out again, Fluey.
Let's go, Dr. Pepper.
Try Degree Ultra Clear Black plus White. Saves your white clothes from yellow stains and black clothes from white marks. Still with 48-hour sweat protection. Try Degree Ultra Clear Black plus White. It won't let you down.
Can I help you? Do you have a replacement for this oxygen sensor?
Oh, yeah. Watch this.
Hey, Rick, what do you think?
Zirconium dioxide, 5-wire. Yeah, we got that. That's part number 24302.
What aisle?
Third.
Shelf?
Second. From the bottom.
That's like a superpower. Like a strange and specific superpower.
I heard that.
Let me get that for you. Thank you, Rick.
You're welcome.
Quality parts.
Helpful people.
That's Napa know-how.
This is going to be such a big game. This guy here is special.
Start your game day with Game Day Morning. Sunday at 7, only on NFL Network.
It's over.
And for the first time since 2001, Army gets to sing second.
All right, second half from Auburn in moments. Let's check out some other action from today involving SEC teams. And Florida lost lost to Florida State, which means the Noles can still make a bowl for the 36th straight year. They got Louisiana Monroe next week. Lamar Jackson accounting for 372 yards. Louisville smoking Kentucky. Something will eventually give between Vandy and Tennessee. Exactly the same records, exactly the same number of points so far. 0-7 in conference play, both of them. Our SEC Championship game coverage kicks off Saturday at 2:30 Eastern with the drive to Atlanta presented by Mercedes-Benz, followed by State Farm College Football Today. At 3 o'clock we get going. That's right. It's a little different next week. Then we have the SEC Championship game presented by Dr. Pepper. Georgia's going to face either Alabama or Auburn. Who are they going to face, PJ?
I think they're going to face Auburn, but Alabama needs to lean a little bit more on the running game. 77 yards rushing in the first half. I think you're going to see more of that.
You heard Nick Saban at the end of the half talk about getting them off the field. Jeremy Pruitt's got to find a way to get Auburn off the field on third down. A year ago, at the first half, they had 20 plays for 31 yards. They got 42 plays for well over 200, 5 of 9 on third down. That has to stop if Alabama's going to get to Atlanta.
In Auburn last year, they had a quarterback that couldn't hit a bull on the backside with a palm full of rice. This year, they got one instead of he needs to take care of the rock and still move him down the field.
Was that bull
in the backside?
Full of rice.
I don't know what to tell you, folks.
And it's 30 minutes later in Atlanta, apparently, too. We thank you for watching the Geico Halftime Report. Coming up the second half of Alabama and Auburn. Enjoy.
CBS Sports presents the Geico Halftime Report. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Together, we go bigger during Black Friday. We pick up the best values of the year and get the best brands for our next big project. Right now, get your choice toolkits for just $149. Only at the Home Depot.
Zaxby's is more than great food. It's flavor that brings people together. It sparks conversations, wins debates, reveals similarities, and puts a smile on everyone's face. Because when you share Zaxby's with your favorite people, it makes life more delicious. Now try our delicious chicken parmesan sandwich meal and breaded chicken fingers on Texas toast, topped with our own marinara and garlic parmesan sauces. Served with crinkled fries and a 22-ounce drink for just $5.99. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's.
College mascots. When it comes to hyping up football fans, nobody does it better. But when it comes to mortgages, they're less confident. Fortunately, there's Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. It's simple, so they can understand the details and be sure they're getting the right mortgage. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans, proud supporter of college athletics.
Off you go.
Casual Fridays at Buckingham Palace? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Nathan saved by switching to Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
I'm here to talk to you about how AT&T gives you more. And so am I. Like how when you buy the amazing new iPhone 8, you get another one on us. See, we give you more phones and more spokespeople.
Are you guys doing a spokesperson thing right now?
Yes.
Awesome. Can I be in it?
Well, it's kind of like a 2-phone deal, so 2 spokespeople.
Got it. Okay.
AT&T, it's time for more.
It's time for more.
Buy the amazing iPhone 8 at AT&T and get a second one to gift on us.
Join the most beautiful women on the planet from China with musical guest Harry Styles. The Victoria's Secret Fashion Show from China, CBS Tuesday.
Auburn leads #1 Alabama at halftime, 10-7. And now, the taste of tradition presented by Sonic. Here's Alec.
Auburn
Brad, of the 79 men who have won the Heisman Trophy, 5 of them have played in the Iron Bowl. But did you know that the man behind the trophy actually coached in this game, too? That's right, John Heisman was Auburn's 5th head football coach. And from 1895 to 1899, he led the Tigers to a 12-4-2 record. Of his 12 wins, none was more significant than the 1895 Iron Bowl. Coach Heisman brought his Auburn team to Tuscaloosa and rolled the Tide by a score of 48-0. Following the blowout, Alabama wouldn't play Auburn again for 5 more years, Brad.
Coach Heisman spent some time at Georgia Tech at Clemson. He made his way around the ACC and the SEC. Here in the SEC, a great one on the Iron Bowl and a close one, 10-7 at the break.
So, you like it?
A little bit. Nothing gets a reaction like a gift from Kay Jewelers, where everything is 25% off. Save 25% off all rings, all necklaces, and all bracelets. That's 25% off everything. November 17th through 26th at Kay, the #1 jewelry store in America. Dad.
Every kiss begins with K.
The original Sonic cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. The last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
Good school.
Now you compare a cheeseburger or footlong coney with onion rings for $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
Works for me.
I'm impressed.
Justice League, rated PG-13. At Coors, cold counts. That's why we lager, filter, and package cold for a cleaner, crisper taste. Because our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Light. Whatever your mountain, climb on.
At T-Mobile, when you holiday together, great things come in twos. Right now, when you buy any of this season's hot new Samsung Galaxy phones, you get a second one free to gift. That's one Samsung for you, one to give. T-Mobile. Holiday together.
Take a deep breath in and exhale. And a gentle wave-like motion. Liberate your spine. And reach. Toes blossoming.
Not that great at yoga.
Yeah, but when I slipped a disc, he paid my claim before I knew it.
So he had your back.
Yep.
In just one day, we process approve and pay. One day pay, only from Aflac.
Breathe freely fast with Vicks Sinex.
My congestion's gone.
I can breathe again! I can breathe again! Oh.
Vicks Sinex. Breathe on.
Is the Southeastern Conference where you go away to college? Not exactly. Yes, we come from all corners, from all histories and experiences. And even though there are unique customs, new favorite foods, and new languages, the SEC is not really where you go away to college. It's where you come home. Because here, it just means more.
The jump ball in the end zone, won by Alabama. And so we played half the Iron Bowl at Jordan-Hare, 82nd edition, and Auburn leading 10-7 as we're just about set to start the third quarter. Alabama will get the football first to start the third. And they're going to have to try to muster some offense because they couldn't in the first half. Carlson's got it teed up. Jacobs and Diggs back deep for Alabama. Auburn is not a good kick coverage team.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was surprised about at the end of the half. Nick Saban not calling a timeout and challenging that kick coverage for Auburn.
Let's see if they cover this one. I don't think it's going to be returned the other way. No, it is. Going to bring it out. Jacobs got out to the 20, bounced off a would-be tackler, and then dropped right about at the 20. Brad Nessler, Gary Danielson, as we welcome you to the booth. Garrett,
I was facing that way.
I know, but
we're doing it this way. Right?
Hey, 128 yards offense for Alabama. Auburn's defense came to play, didn't they?
You know, they did. And I thought in the game, there was times when the Auburn defense was dominating, the times they did dominate with the pass rush. But you know what stands out to me is the Alabama running backs. Jalen Hurts is the leading carrier in this game. The running backs, Scarborough, Harris, Jacobs. The three of them are 7 for 27. That's been the difference.
Hurts is going to come out throwing it to Damian Harris, trying to get to the corner. Did. Harris got first down on the first play of the third quarter as we check in with Allen.
Guys, I talked to Coach Malzahn. I said, what's going to set your team apart in the second half? He said, we have to run the football. That and protect our quarterback, and I'm confident we can win this football game.
Well, Stidham was certainly good in the first half.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game. I mean, 150-yard thrown. I mean, you know, he was so calm. Wasn't he not calm when we saw him?
Yeah, he was.
Man, he looked like he was going to go out and play golf today instead of Alabama's defense.
Damian Harris just down on the ground, and he's still on his feet in the Auburn territory. That's the biggest play of the day for Alabama, with the exception of that 36-yard touchdown pass in the first half.
Jeff Holland, number 4, got hooked on this play. Watch on the outside right here. Holland gets blocked. Oh, a nice help that time by Irv Smith to set up the block by Womack, and that keyed the play. Great combination block by the tight end and tackle for Alabama.
So a couple of quick plays, and Harris has been the recipient so far. He got it to the 35-yard line. Damian Harris and Jarrett Stidham, they go way back. How about when they're 8 years old, the Richmond 49ers? There's Stidham, the quarterback, Damian Harris, the tailback. They've been texting back and forth in their careers this week. And the 49ers in their Super Bowl, if you will, they beat the Browns.
They did.
Of course, everybody
that's not fair.
beats the Browns.
Yeah, that's not fair. Easy. We're very touchy about that.
I know you are. They toss. They fake the toss and give it to Scarborough, the big fella. Rumbles down inside the 25.
Well, remember, it was Bo Scarborough that Alabama rode at the end of 216. LSU, he ran 11 for 52. Alabama's going to hurry this thing up right now. And he just continued. Auburn, he had 17 carries for 90 yards.
There he goes again, and there he goes again. Touchdown, Alabama. Scarborough from 21 yards out, and just like that, Alabama regains the lead.
And it was at halftime a year ago that Nick came out. Nick Saban told Allie, we're going to run the ball in the second half. And Scarborough was the guy that lit the fuse. This time, he does it again. Bradley Bozeman gets a good block at center. That allows no penetration. And Big Bo shows what he had at the end of 16, he still has in 2017.
Papanastis in for the point after. Up and good.
That drive kind of reminded me of the opening drive by Alabama. Remember, Damian Harris started out with that big one, but this time they finished it off. At the end of the half, Nick Saban said to Allie, we had 4th and short, we punted. I don't think he liked that when he thought it over again.
Damian Harris did quite a bit of the work, and then Bo Scarborough says, I'm getting in the act. His 8th touchdown rush of the year. Alabama's in front.
Dilly dilly.
What? You're alive. Why'd you go?
Come here. Wait, so you escaped the pit of misery, and you came back? Yeah, with Bud Light.
That is the dumbest thing that I...
Oh, shut up, Doug.
Yeah, shut up, Doug. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly! So, what'd I miss?
Karen cried. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
It's all pop culture trivia, but it gets pretty intense.
The new guy. Whoa.
He looks exactly like me. Separated at birth much? We should switch name tags, and no one would know who was who.
Jimmy, you seriously think you look like him?
I'm pretty good with comparisons. Like how Progressive helps people save money by comparing rates, even if they're not the lowest. Wow. I mean, the outfit helps, but pretty great. Look at us.
Party season is Chick-fil-A catering season.
Catch the Dr. Pepper Tuition Giveaway during halftime of the SEC Championship presented by Dr. Pepper next Saturday on CBS.
Well, the last drive, give it to the Alabama offensive line. Cotton, Womack, and Smith right here. Watch the blocks at the beginning of this drive to seal it and allow Damian Williams to break it for the big play. Bo gets a counter coming back. And then on third down, it's the other three players. The center, Bozeman. Right there, Williams, and of course, in Piersbacher, after he was injured, could not get that in fast. But you got all five offensive linemen making plays to spring the running backs. That's how the running game goes. Give him the pancakes, right there.
There you go.
Give him the pancakes.
So J.K. Scott to kick as Alabama's regained the lead. It's one from the goal line. Across the 20 to the 21. And that's where Auburn will go to work.
Well, Gus Miles made his mark with his hurry-up, no-huddle offense. In the first half, they had 42 total plays. They really had 29 opportunities when it wasn't first down or after a penalty to go fast. They went fast 9 times and successfully, and they also window-dressed it a little bit. Every time Alabama knew that it was potentially to go fast.
Somewhere Les Miles is saying, I'm not Gus Miles.
Oh,
Gus Miles.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I've got too many names in my head. Thank you, Brian.
First down.
Mr. Smarty Pants turned into a dummy.
Well, let's take a look at some game trends here.
You handle this one, okay?
Okay, Stidham's been really good except losing the fumble. Hurts had one big play. It was a touchdown.
Oh, there was a lot of names there. I was just going through names.
You really were. You really were. 2nd and 5 for Stidham. Out of time, and he's going to attack it.
I was wondering why you had a big smile on your face while I was going through that.
I could just see the Mad Hatter out there someplace listening to the game.
I'm embarrassed.
And there's the freshman linebacker, Dylan Moses, who's been a big part of this defense the last couple of weeks.
That gave him that athletic ability in that inside linebacker spot that Sean Deion Hamilton was lost. Sets that left leg, kind of turns his ankle as he sets his left foot there.
And that puts Mac Wilson, who's not necessarily 1,000% healthy, back in there. He's been banged up a little bit the last couple of weeks as well.
Yeah, they're both. Wilson's right there, top of the screen.
Where they come after Stidham. Over the middle on a late throw, got to Hastings. And Hastings gets it to the 48-yard line.
Mac Wilson missed Hastings. Sometimes it's good to be small. Mac Wilson tried to get the block on Hastings coming across the middle and did not get it.
Now Stidham's going deep. Flags are down. Ball is incomplete. Slayton, the intended receiver, but again, a flag at about the 27-yard line.
Illegal substitution on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
I thought they had a guy coming in late before the snap of that ball. I couldn't see the number.
And top of your screen, you can see it as we widen out here. There are guys coming on the field, and I think Bugs is kind of easily going off the field. He did not hustle off the field, and it cost him another play for 1st and 5 for Auburn.
Raekwon Davis was trying to come in for Bugs, and they got a little confused, so penalty against Alabama.
I thought if Bugs would have hustled, though, he could have got off. He kind of dogged it off the field.
1st and 5. Quick throw out to Davis. Puts the brakes on and gets the first down. Put his hand down to keep his balance and picks up the first down.
Well, just think about this on this wide receiver quick screen. I mean, you work really hard to get your back in space one-on-one. Look, they throw it out there, you get a one-on-one and Ryan Davis beats him.
Still wants a deep shot. Instead, he's going to have to scramble and goes down. Evans is there. So is Deshaun Hand. And Stidham's lid comes off, so he's going to have to come off.
Unless there's a penalty on the play.
Oh, that could be.
There's a flag on the field. Yeah, I think they're going to call Rashaan Evans for taking his helmet off. And he will not have to come off the field.
Well, he had him in one of those WWE headlocks.
Right, he did. Will they pick it up or not?
After the play was over, personal foul. Number 32 on the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Rashaan Evans trying to be physical at the end of this play. Grabs him around the head. He's down. And then kind of, I don't know if he does much. I don't know if he just comes off or not there. I could not tell from that look. Seemed a little ticky-tacky to me, but it was close.
Jarrett Stidham will take that. Doesn't have to come off the field and gets a free 15. And Atkins about to carry on Johnson. Trying to find a hole and won't find one. Raekwon Davis was the first guy there, and then the tie helped him out.
Another angle here on Rashaan Evans here, number 32 coming from behind. Players down. I think that's a penalty. Sorry.
I don't think I did either, but I like the fact that he's trying to protect the quarterback.
I wish they had these rules when I played.
That's what I was thinking. 2nd and 8. Still going to have to throw this one away. Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd and long.
You know, sometimes you just choose the wrong side of the field. There's not much you can do about it. You look pre-read, you don't have anything, then you get the corner blitz, and look, you got him wide open right there. If you would have just stayed with the corner blitz and read it out, you should retreat and throw that ball right where the displaced corner is.
6 out of 11 today for Auburn on their 3rd down conversions. Evans is coming off the edge, standing in and now trying to get away from Evans, and he's got to get rid of it again. So Rashaan Evans, after picking up the penalty, picks up enough pressure to force an upcoming field goal.
Well, pressure, you can tell Jeremy Pruitt's going to blitz. They're coming. Evans from this side, pressure from the other side. Forced one way by Minka Fitzpatrick out to Evans, and Evans forces the throw late. Stidham saved a field goal opportunity by getting rid of the ball there.
Evans got a piece of the quarterback twice.
Well, Jeremy Pruitt's just dialing up the blitzes, boy.
This is not a chip shot, even for Carlson. 44-yard attempts. And the kick on the way. And good. I guess it was a chip shot for him.
Well, he always talks about we, and that means his holder, Tyler Stovall. He says we made that one. He and his holder. They got it through.
Well, those two guys made it a one-point game is what they did. 52-yard drive, a little over 3 minutes. Alabama by 1.
Ice cold, Dr. Pepper, last one.
Hey, that's my Dr. Pepper. That's not first. No, you didn't. Let go. You let go. You. Wait, what do I do?
Yeah, old-fashioned crave-off. Generations of bad blood.
Rivalries. Tags.
Don't make you study numbers. I got just the thing. Easy. We're lucky. Usually doesn't work.
Let's go, Dr. Pepper. Let's go. Whoa, Dave. Did you go camping?
Came to the store for Black Friday. Saved big. You?
Actually, I got a solid 8 hours.
You snooze, you lose.
Still saved huge.
Get something you really want during the GMC Sierra Black Friday event. Get 20% below MSRP on specially equipped 2017 Sierra 1500 SLT crew cab models. That's over $11,200 on this GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. GMC.
Know what makes retirement less scary? Getting a check every month. With an income annuity from New York Life, you pay some money up front and then get checks for the rest of your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks. You do that life, New York Life.
If you like your pizza loaded with cheese, then have we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's Ultimate Cheesy Crust Pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
SEC on CBS is sponsored by GMC, Dr. Pepper, New York Life, and by Pizza Hut. Back the loveliest village on the plains, Auburn, Alabama. Auburn trailing top-ranked team by 1. Confident on the field and in the classroom. Here's today's Scholar Athletes presented by Quicken Loans. Talking about Tyler Stovall being the holder for Daniel Carlson. He's the oldest guy on the team because he played minor league baseball for a few years. He, along with Hale Henches, tight end for Alabama. Quicken Loans' commitment to the investment of our future, shown today by donating $1,000 to Alabama and Auburn General Scholarship Fund.
Last time we were here for Georgia, Tyler came in and he owned the room.
Did he ever? You could tell he was 27 just by the way he acted.
Well, tension. A lot of tension in this game. Remember, both of these teams in control of their own fate. Win this game, and they move on to the championship. Alabama got knocked down on the mat early, but they're used to this. They've been in a lot of big games.
They're waiting on Daniel Carlson's kick. Josh Jacobs hesitated for a moment, but brings it out again. And gets around the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. College football playoff standings coming in today. Alabama in the top spot. Miami having lost to Pittsburgh yesterday. Clemson and South Carolina play later tonight. So that's how it looks. But Gary's got his own mind about things.
Remember badges? We don't need no badges. We don't need no stinking committee. These teams do not have to worry about a committee. Either one of the 3 SEC teams, Miami and Clemson, control their own fate. The Big Ten, Wisconsin, if they win, they're automatically win. Not sure about Ohio State. And if Oklahoma wins out, you will see the 4 playoff teams from those teams above right there because they don't want to go to that committee. They don't want to play with that committee.
You want to get back to that roulette wheel of yours?
Committee roulette, anything can happen.
Here's Bo Scarborough scored the last time they had the ball. Let's go back 1 second to the wheel. This is if everything doesn't go as planned.
Right now, these are the guys that are committed. We're just hoping the committee thinks towards them. A one-loss Alabama. Ohio State wins the Big Ten championship. They beat Michigan today. What if TCU upsets Oklahoma? Ew, what? USC, are they still alive?
Those are the ifs.
Oh, okay.
The present is Alabama by 1. And Bo Scarborough with the ball goes down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, we talked about the running backs at half. They had carried the ball 7 times for 27 yards. In the last drive alone, the running backs Harris and Scarborough carried it 4 times for 67 yards. 3 times what they've done before, 2.5 times.
The rest of those 77 first-half yards were Jalen Hurts. This is where he hurts you, too, sometimes. 3rd and 4.
Here's where if you're Kevin Steele and Gus Malzahn, you're depending on your defensive line.
Hurts going to throw it out in the flat to Scarborough. And Roberts, what a tackle. Can't do it any better than that.
You know, when we were talking to defensive coordinator Kevin Steele, we were singing the praises of Trey Matthews, and he said, don't sleep on Stephen Roberts, right? He's having a great year for us, making tackles like a strong safety. I said, you know why we don't talk about him a lot? He looks like a corner out there.
Right.
And he made a big tackle for Kevin Steele's defense.
189-pound safety just up the road up Alabama.
I could have just seen Bo just shaking that guy off and going for it there. I just was anticipating that. What a play.
They're caught at the 32-yard line by Ryan Davis. And Auburn takes over. 8 minutes, 8 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. That's how you bring down the big guy in the open field. Their defense is giving their offense the football back when we return.
May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds change.
Long live family traditions. And long live the trucks that made them special. Ram, proven to last. Get
0% APR, plus 1,000 bonus cash, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on 2017 Ram 1500 models.
Together, we go big during Black Friday. We fill up our carts with the best savings of the year so we can have the brightest Christmas ever. Right now, get 20% off artificial Christmas trees only at the Home Depot.
Hi, so I just got off the phone with our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness. So the incredibly minor accident that I had today.
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, come in.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
When you carry out, some things are out of your control. But with Domino's new carry-out insurance, we'll replace your pizza if it gets ruined after you leave the store. Carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 every day.
Don't forget, coming up later in the game, the play of the game presented by Napa Auto Parts. Talked about the Alabama linebackers and the guys they missed. They missed that guy.
They sure do use their signal caller. Remember, he went out in the LSU game. If you don't count sacks to subtract, LSU rushed for 188 yards against this Alabama defense, most of it without Sean Deion Hamilton. Mississippi State 2 weeks ago rushed for 182. Now, you put in new guys, it's not seamless, but Alabama has missed that middle linebacker, Sean Deion Hamilton.
Well, who's the guy calling the shots over there? He injured his kneecap in that game. And out for the year.
I thought they missed him in the national championship game last year, to tell you the truth.
Auburn only down one with the football back. Maybe a yard for Kerryon Johnson. More on injuries. Here's Allie.
Guys, keep your eye on Dylan Moses for Alabama. He's out there on the field, but he did suffer a right ankle injury. They retaped it and cleared him to play. Also, Trey Matthews for Auburn, his hamstring tightened up on him again. It's that same left hamstring he injured during LSU. It's been a nagging injury.
All right, Allie, you called him out. He made the tackle. Moses on the last stop after a yard gain. Kerryon Johnson again. It'll be third down coming up. Moses made another stop.
You know, sometimes you think about, oh God, this Auburn offense has the Alabama defense off balance. Okay, they've given up a touchdown, which is about par for their defense. This is their 9th game against a Power 5 conference football teams. Coming into this game, they've given up 8 touchdowns in Power 5 football. This is 9, they've given up 9. They're still defensively very strong.
A little over 10 points a game is tops in the country defensively for Alabama. On third down, passing right, Ryan Davis on the run. Davis cuts outside, he's already on the 40-yard line.
And Levi Wallace again. Davis just a little bit too quick for him. Comes in motion. Watch him come in motion. Just a bit of a, well, not even a rub. I was sort of trying to give Levi Wallace a bit of a break. But once Davis gets it, out of position, big play.
Pick up to 25, and now back to number 21. Raekwon Davis makes a stop, short gain by Kerryon Johnson.
Well, you know, Auburn is one of the most balanced football teams in all of college football. That's the 54th play in this game by Auburn. They've run the ball 28 times and passed it 26. They are using strong balance, a little tempo to keep Alabama, that strong defense, a little bit off balance.
Second down and 7. Only 3 teams in the country average over 230 yards rushing and passing a game. Auburn, Louisville, and Ohio State. And it's ready to pass again, but it's going to be a throwaway.
Delonte, number 94. He forced the play and broke up the play right away, right up the middle.
He's been a pain for Stidham today, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a tough matchup for Casey Dunn, the center. Let's see if it is the center, Casey Dunn. Yes, it was. Number 50, Casey Dunn, is a graduate transfer from Jacksonville State. There were no pains. There were no pains that Casey was playing against when he was at Jacksonville State. He's been fighting. Actually, he was an important adjustment for this Auburn offense, but he was inserted after game 2, though.
They're down at 7. Stidham looking for his 20th completion of the game to pick up a first down. If he gets a chance to throw, now he's going to run with it. Diving, did he get it? He did.
Well, Tony Brown, number 2, rushed off the slot. He did not make the play, but he ended up flushing Stidham out of the pocket, along with Matt Wilson, number 30. Tony chases it down, but not in time.
Drive stays alive for Auburn. Try to come back and regain the lead. They're already in field goal position. Wildcat, Kerryon Johnson, got 2, maybe 3.
And Christian Miller, number 47, the injured linebacker who was hurt against Florida State in the opener. All the questions were how many plays could he play as we look at Tony Brown on the sideline. He's out there. I think he's rotated maybe every 3rd series or something like that. And he's going to rotate out.
So 2nd down and 7. Stidham quarterback draw this time. Got a big hole in the middle of the field. Stidham down to the 12.
Number 77, Markel Harrell, is the offensive lineman and makes the move and comes in on Rashaan Evans. Watch this. Comes around perfectly, walls off Evans on the play. Who would have thought that Stidham is going to run a quarterback draw?
He got 12 yards and he got it to the 12.
Got to hand it to Chip Lindsey or Gus, whoever's calling the plays. They are calling good plays. This is a tough Bama defense to move the ball, and they're doing it pretty well.
Now it's Kerryon Johnson who stood up at the 11.
Nothing easy, is it? Kerryon Johnson, who made Georgia look, less than number 1, that's for sure. Today it's been a lot tougher. Few and far between has he been able to break through that defensive line.
Johnson last week had his 7th straight 100-yard game. He's been a workhorse again today in that backfield. At the 10-yard line. Stone's going to get it on an end around. Got a blocker in front. Diving down around the 4-yard line. Are they going to say he's out? Nope, at a 4.
I think Chandler Cox, number 27, gets the key block. The H-back coming right at you. He arc blocks and finishes off the block to clear it for those extra 3 or 4 yards.
Here's the biggest 1 yard of the game. 3rd and 1.
What do you do if you're Gus Malzahn if you don't make it here?
Kerryon Johnson in the Wildcat. He will keep it. Hesitates, waits for his blockers, and heads to the corner. He's not in, but he's got it 1st and goal.
A big tackle by Ronnie Harrison that time to save a touchdown.
Kerryon holds his shoulder.
He is. Watch number 15, left side of your screen right there. Fights off a block and hits the left shoulder of Kerryon Johnson. Helmet to shoulder.
1st and goal. He stays in there. And he gets in there. Touchdown, Auburn.
James Pullman, number 78. Let's watch James right here to see if he is the one that helps the injured Kerryon Johnson get into, he runs right into him and then he pulls him in.
Little bear hug.
Yes, Johnson's hurting. You can tell by that limp left arm as he walks off.
Extra point by Carlson. Up and good. Auburn seesaws back in front. Kerryon Johnson going to the Auburn 10. Not a good sign. But with 3:02 to go in the 3rd quarter, this is a good sign. 69-yard drive and 12 plays, a little over 5 minutes. And Kerryon Johnson's 17th rushing touchdown of the year as the Tigers back in front.
Jen.
Mark! Wow, it's been a long time.
It has. How you been?
Good. Really good. Jake, this is Mark. We used to date.
Hey, Chief.
So easy to dip.
Yeah, man.
So hard to put down.
Nice.
Rolled chicken tacos are back. Tasty shredded chicken rolled up with your choice of dips. Only at Taco Bell.
Can you fit in there?
I got this. So that's the new man, huh?
Yep.
He's getting a little close to my ride.
Wow, that's how you make a first impression. They're gonna love you.
That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry in for 0% financing for 72 months across a full lineup of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And just announced, get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 cash back. Take advantage of these exclusive holiday offers during the Ford year-end sales event.
7 years and never a scratch.
That's more than a scratch.
What do you think about your truck, buddy?
State Farm knows it's more than a truck, so why not give it the protection it deserves?
I am so sorry.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Auburn fans holding their breath about what's going on in that tent right now. With Kerryon Johnson having gone in there before the timeout.
Watch, Braden Smith is blocking Ronnie Harrison right there. But as he stretches the ball out, he makes himself vulnerable to the hit from Ronnie Harrison. As he stretches his left arm out, that allows that helmet to go right in that area. If he'd have tucked it on, I think Kerryon Johnson thought he was going to be able to lay out and score the touchdown. That could be a huge play with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter if Auburn does not have Kerryon Johnson.
He did take it the last yard, though, before heading into that tent. And they had the lead back. Carlson's kickoff upcoming. Jacobs has returned most of them today, even when they've been deep in his own end zone. This line drive is hobbled a little bit by Diggs. And now Trayvon Diggs weaving his way through traffic. Diggs across the 40, down the near sideline. Trayvon Diggs all the way to the 40 of Auburn.
Now, I think Josh Jacobs helped him but again, that weakness, it's like in baseball. You got a bad fielder, they always seem to hit at that guy at a key time. The weakness of this Alabama team, their kickoff coverage unit.
Auburn, you mean?
Auburn team, yes. The kickoff coverage unit for Auburn, they give up the big return, and all of a sudden Alabama in a position to make this score and game a lot tighter.
55-yard kickoff return by Diggs sets up the Tide offense at the 40, and then at the 39-yard line of Auburn. Josh Jacobs back in there trying to be heard. And on the left side, Jonah Williams with a false start.
False start on the offense. Number 73. Under penalty. First down.
So that'll back him up to the 44. As you take a look at the Dr. Pepper SEC West standings, this one is for all the marbles for the second time ever between Alabama and Auburn. It's a winner-take-all to get to Atlanta against Georgia. Win the West and head to Mercedes-Benz Stadium next Saturday to whoever survives this one. Hurts. The throw on the run. Got a man out there. Incomplete. Ridley, the intended receiver. Here comes the flag on Carlton Davis.
I think Carlton Davis is going to be a future effective. Oh, he's got to grab it that jersey, doesn't he?
Defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty. First down.
He's got to grab it at 3, right at the bottom of the 3.
Yeah, good call.
And that's such a big play for Alabama because the play differential is starting to mount up for this Alabama team. 62 plays to 34 for Alabama. That third down bugaboo that Nick Saban told Allie, they're still 0 for 5 in the game.
But now they got a first down by penalty. And it's Jacobs down to the 23. Let's get AT&T Field Passers look in New York.
All right, guys. Jonathan Taylor's got a field pass for number 5, Wisconsin. Going to go 53 yards here, over 1,800 on the season. 31-0 on top of Minnesota. Back to you.
Guess we know where Paul Bunyan's axe is going to be. He'll stay in that town. Jacobs got a first down on that run. And Alabama back in the red zone at the 18-yard line of Auburn. Holland giving chase. He's just got to get rid of it.
And how smart Holland that time. He was not too aggressive on Hurts. He knew what was in front of him. If he went for a fast tackle on that play, Hurts was going to beat him. Stay patient, keep him in front of you like playing basketball. Keep him in front of you and force the throw.
And give him a little head nudge at the end there. Just to let him know you're there.
You are a defensive lineman. You're allowed to do that.
There's a quarterback comparison so far. Each has dropped a fumble. Second down and 10 for Jalen Hurts in the Alabama offense. Going to flip it out to Jacobs with blockers in front. He's knocked out at the 12. Where it's going to bring up third down and about 5.
This play could have gone either direction. You got a screen going both ways. You can throw it to the right side to Ridley or the left side to Jacobs.
Gary just told you a moment ago, they haven't converted a third down all day. Here's another one. Third and 4.
Well, that Auburn defensive line saved them against Georgia. Can they do it here?
You look into the eyes of Mr. Clutch. Jalen Hurts. He's had to work for everything today, though.
Delay a game.
It's so loud in here, it's hard to hear whistles.
Before the snap, delay a game.
Second late.
You know, and that's really no excuse for that. I mean, Jalen Hurts, that big play clock is right at the tunnel, both left and right. It can't be more than 25 yards away from him right there.
Now it's 3rd and 9, and it's getting louder in here by the moment. Ridley now goes in motion into a slot. Hurts got away from pressure. Finally throws back across his body. Jump ball, kicked. Was it caught? Punches, did he get it? Touchdown!
Holy cow! Well, first of all, this ball should have never been thrown.
I don't see him looking
now. Jalen Hurts is very fortunate that this ball didn't get intercepted. And it bounced off the ground.
Previous play is under further review.
Here's another look from back to the end zone.
I mean, it's hard to believe that Jalen Hurts threw this ball to begin with. He almost got the fortunate play of all time. I think the toe of the ball hits the ground. I do not think that's a catch. Not at all. The left hand comes off of it. That's going to be a field goal opportunity for Alabama. But, man, to throw that ball 40 yards across your body to Calvin Ridley, who's double covered, Alabama is very fortunate to have a field goal try on this.
And there's another look at what we think is going to be an incomplete pass.
I don't know if we're going to be able to see Ridley at the back of the end zone on this one. I think late, yes, you see Ridley at the back of the end zone going left. Now look at this. 2 guys for Auburn. Could have been caught by anyone, but usually there's no chance for the offense. Ridley reverses his field, comes to his left, and then Jalen Hurts on a scramble. His MO is he looks for number 3 when he scrambles. He sure did on that one.
Henches with a great effort to try to get his hands under that football. The Alabama tight end.
Remember, it was called a TD.
It was an incomplete pass.
easy one. That one hit the toe of the football, hit the ground. Pinches his left hand, came off the football. That's the right call. Sorry, it's the right call.
And Pappanastis in for the field goal try. He's 15 of 19 this year, but he's had a muscle pull and didn't play last week as a place kicker. This will be a 35-yard attempt to try to cut the lead to 3. Bobble snap. Now J.K. Scott trying to throw it. Got it to Pappanastis, but Auburn takes over.
How ironic. For years, Nick Saban was one of the last coaches that used his quarterback to be a holder. He trusted old school that his backup quarterback should be the holder. And on this one, the punter, J.K. Scott, does not make the catch. And what might have been a touchdown, what might have been a field goal, turns into no points.
And Auburn takes over at the 26. Johnson, a top 2 or 3.
Just keep remembering what's at stake here.
Marion Johnson back in there after being in the medical tent on the Auburn sideline. Second down and 7. Davis in motion. Rolling right, firing, and it's complete to Davis. First down.
Holy cow, what a throw.
I think it's a first down.
They were able to match up Ryan Davis on Ronnie Harrison, the strong safety, but just as Harrison was trying to come out of his break, that ball was on the way, and I thought the arm was underneath it. What a catch, what a throw.
I called first down. I'm not 100% sure, but they moved the sticks, and we moved to the end of the third quarter. Crowd going crazy with 15 minutes to play. Number 6 leads number 1, 2014. We'll return to Auburn right after this message and a word from your local station.
The original Sonic cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. The last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
Oh, good school.
Now you can pair a cheeseburger or footlong coney with onion rings for $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
Is 50% off.
We're on our way.
Overwatch. Get it now and save 50%. Rated G.
Kevin James and Leah Remini star in a new Kevin Can Wait CBS Monday.
Home. It's where you take your time. Build the future. Make your memories. Celebrate. Come home. Alpha Insurance.
We are the blood, sweat, and tears of fierce ambition. We're fueled by the impossible, an inner drive that can't be contained. We are Alabama. So roll, tide, roll, and let the game begin. Get 0 for 72 plus $1,500 cash back on F-150. Plus all active military, veterans, and retirees get an additional $1,000 appreciation cash.
When When it comes to the most complex disorders of the brain and spine, the neurosurgeons at Southeast Alabama Medical Center don't back down. At the Neurospine Center, our multidisciplinary approach to spine care includes surgical and non-surgical options. And we have one goal in mind: getting you back to a life without back or neck pain. At Southeast Alabama Medical Center's Neurospine Center, we're advancing brain and spine care just for you.
It's cold outside. Guess what? Did you know almost every car and truck at Bonnie's has heat seaters? Don't you mean seat heaters? Does it really matter? All that matters is that we have seat heaters to keep you warm in the winter. That is true. Wait, so you're telling me that almost every car and truck at Bonnie's has seat heaters and the new car smell? You got it. From all of us at Bonnie's, Merry Christmas.
WTBY News 4, your hometown news leader.
We saw some of these same dance moves 2 weeks ago against then #1 Georgia. 2 weeks later, we're back. #1 Alabama, and they're in trouble.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and I love to watch Alabama and Auburn play in the fourth quarter. There's a lot that can happen, I'll tell you that. Listen, let's just sit back because Auburn has the last 3 times they got the ball, they've gone field goal, touchdown, field goal.
I don't know about you, but I've never done an Alabama game where they didn't pick up a third down conversion.
Yeah, exactly.
Auburn's got it right now with the lead, and Kerryon Johnson, even though he's banged up, is still out there wheeling it. That's going to put him over 100, I think.
Well, we wondered, I don't know what magic they have in that tent with that left shoulder, and he's carrying the ball in his left arm, so it must feel strong. Another big play.
Stays in there, the Wildcat, over 100 for the 8th straight week, and doing it against the best defense in the country. There he comes again. Knock underneath there to get about 3.
You know, I asked Gus Miles on it, are you going? Obviously, you're not going to put Kerryon Johnson on a pitch count for this game. And he goes, no, but we would like to know that we're going to carry him at least 10 times in the fourth quarter. So we're going to manage it in different ways. You know, take him out, throw the ball, do a little bit different things. But they knew they would need him in the fourth quarter.
Stidham's out there at the top of your screen as a wide receiver right now. Davis in motion. And here comes a flea flicker as Stidham's got time. He's going to go back to Davis. Oh, what a move by Davis inside the 30, down to the 20-yard line. You talk about pulling out the offensive stops.
Well, it was a trick formation. Alabama should have been ready for it. When Auburn huddles up differently, they usually come out on balance. They were on balance. And what a nice play off of the Wildcat reverse throwback and then juke move at the end of it. That is everything on one play, right?
And a 25-yard pickup to the 20-yard line of Alabama. Tigers with a 6-point lead and driving. Kerryon Johnson for 4.
Remember, Jared Stidham was flanked out to the right. Kerryon Johnson, double reverse. Stidham throws it back. What's the juke? He jukes him out of his pants right there. And that's a pretty good football player, Minka Fitzpatrick, that he does that. Remember, Ryan Davis was a high school quarterback. He's used to having the ball in his hands and making people miss.
As we said earlier, in the first quarter already, went over the single-season mark in receptions in Auburn. Record books for now. Stidham, the quarterback, putting it in the zone, touchdown.
That group of plays right there for this Auburn football team. With just about everything you can have. Darius Slayton got a key block on Minka Fitzpatrick to allow Stidham to get into the end zone. So, you know, Alabama gets the kickoff with great field position. They cannot take advantage of it. No points on the board.
Tony Jones is down right now.
Tony Jones. Auburn gets good field position. They make it count.
And Hoody's up, but he's going to have to get some help to head to the sideline. Here's another look at the play.
It's an unbalanced to the left. Fake inside. Good block right off the corner. Chandler Cox was the guy who got the block low on Hoody Jones coming off the edge. Good block, and that sprung the play.
Auburn 3 possessions this half. A field goal and then back-to-back touchdowns. And now, pending extra point, they're about to go up 13 with 12:49 to go.
Now, I understood going for 1 the last time. I don't get it this time. I'd go for 2 now.
They are.
I try to make this thing, I mean, what's the difference? Alabama's not going to be kicking field goals anymore. They're going for touchdowns.
So a 2-point try coming up.
Is it going to cost Auburn a timeout to get this play off? They have plenty of time. They're going to sugar huddle.
Stidham took it 16 yards for the touchdown. He'll handle it here.
They're going to take a timeout.
So they're going to talk things over here. Stidham's the guy that got him in the end zone. He's had a big day throwing the ball and a huge run here.
This is electricity. This is a power plant. This is Tim Barkholz.
That's me.
This is something he's researching at ExxonMobil, using fuel cells to capture carbon emissions at power plants.
This is the potential.
Reducing CO2 emissions by up to 90%, while also producing more power.
This could be big.
Energy lives here.
Yo, check it out, dog. That was just a hype for me. I mean, got the walk, you got the stance, but I wasn't really feeling it. You know what? I'm not buying this. You gotta come a little harder, dog. You gotta figure it out. I don't know. Shaky on the walk, carriage was off.
Randy Jackson judging a dog show?
I don't know, dog.
Surprising. What's non-surprising? How much money Lisa saved by switching to Geico.
Oh, wow. Performance of the night.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
And now it's time for our Geico game recap.
Our Geico game recap. Jalen Hurts today early on the ground. He hurt the Auburn defense not so much in the second half. And he hurt you through the air too. The biggest play of the day, 36-yard touchdown. On a jump ball to Judy back there. That had Alabama in front. Bo Scarborough got in the act. Opening drive of the third quarter. He scored to give Alabama the lead again. But huge day for Kerryon Johnson, whether it be through the air or on the ground, even when he's been banged up. That touchdown gave Auburn the lead back. And then the quarterback in his first year in the Plains, becoming a hero here in his first game in an Iron Bowl, 16-yard touchdown run by Stidham. That's where we stand with a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Yeah, as soon as Gus Malzahn saw the center judge go into it, he ran down the sideline into the huddle and called timeout. And then from the timeout through the whole commercial, he was yelling at referee Matt Loeffler that time saying, I don't know what your guys were doing, but he was not happy with the way Alabama was allowed to substitute and take them out of their 2-point play real quickly.
Kerryon Johnson and Davis go out to the right. Stidham in the shotgun from the 3 on the 2-point conversion.
Look at this.
And now they're going to put a tackle over there. Austin Golston, the tight end, moving everybody on the move. Stidham lofts it away, incomplete. Well, that was a lot of fireworks for us.
They tried to do a gimmick play back to Tucker Brown. Alabama had it stopped.
Stays a 12-point game.
DirecTV has been rated #1 in customer satisfaction over cable for 17 years running. But some people still like cable, just like some people like wet grocery bags, getting a bad haircut, overcrowded trains, turnstiles that don't turn, and spilling coffee on themselves. But for everyone else, there's DirecTV. For #1 rated customer satisfaction over cable, switch to DirecTV. And this weekend only, get a $200 reward card. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
12:49 remains a 12-point game after a failed 2-point conversion attempt by Auburn.
Well, if you're down 12 points, you know you got to hand the ball to your quarterback and say, bail us out here. No, it's not like you can go 3 yards in a cloud of dust now.
And the Auburn defense has done a good job on Jalen Hurts today, but he's going to have to be the man.
There's a great tradition. Greg McElroy, A.J. McCarron, Blake Sims, Nick Coker, they have all made big plays in fourth quarters of wins for Alabama in the past.
Jalen told us the last time we talked to him, you're only as strong as your trigger man. Well, he's going to have both hammers back now. And this one won't be returned. Bring it out to the 25. So can Mr. Clutch do it? That's Gary's term for him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all of those guys were good, but Jalen Hurts does not have to take a backseat to any of them. He has been Mr. Clutch, LSU, in the national championship game. Remember, he never got back on the field. He had the lead when he left, and against Mississippi State, with all the bells ringing, he hit that one right there. And I don't know if there's a more clutch player in all of college football. And believe me, he's got ice water in his veins.
You have to be in this environment. Here he comes on the quarterback draw, but Auburn equal with the task again. Deshaun Davis, the middle linebacker.
Deshaun Davis is the leading tackler, and you know he's zeroed in on the quarterback. Mr. Clutch, I got you.
He got a yard. 2nd and 9. Quick throw. Ridley short of the first down.
Well, here we go, 3rd down.
They're over.
They're over.
They need a long 2 here.
I don't know if I can remember the last time I've done an Alabama game when they were 0 for 6 in the 4th quarter, or a game where they've had a team score 4 consecutive possessions in an SEC game like this.
Damian Harris in the backfield with Hurts. They fake the pass to him. Hurts keeps it. Gets to the 2nd level on the 1st down, Alabama.
Well, I think right now, if you're Kevin Steele for Auburn, after this 1st down by Alabama, you have to know defensively that Alabama will probably be in 4-down territory unless it's very long yardage.
Damian Harris, maybe 2.
Just think about what Auburn is doing to this Alabama football team. That's only the 43rd play for Alabama in this game.
Last year was Auburn that couldn't have
Absolutely, it was flipped.
Hurts, deep middle, just over the outstretched arms of Henches.
I thought Henches stumbled. I don't know if he stumbled over the feet of Darrell Williams, but I thought he stumbled coming out of his break. Let's take a look at it. He's right there. Oh, a little bit of a grab. That's what it was. Darrell Williams got away with one there. If I'm an Alabama fan, I am not happy about that.
They picked up their last 3rd down after being 0 for 6. Let's see what they can do with 3rd and 8. Hurts, flushed out of the pocket. He'll keep it, he'll get it, and get whatever more he can before he goes out of bounds.
I'm just going to say it. I don't think it was off the record. You can stop me at any time. When we talked to Kirby Smart following the Auburn game, he felt that Auburn got away with a lot of holds in the secondary against his receivers. He sent in 6 plays to the SEC. He was not happy about what he had happen in that game.
There's Damian Harris, brought down by Trey Williams. 10:29 on the clock, right?
Ole Miss could clutch just produced with the help of his line 2 big first downs. The second one was all him.
Now they got a second and more manageable for Scarborough back in the tie backfield. And now he's going to come out of that backfield. They're going to fake the pass to him. Might have to come back to him if he can find him. Yeah, he's going to throw it away. Williams was given chase again on Hurts. And as you said, Gary, this is 4-down territory right now, you would think.
I would think, looking back in the secondary, it's a zone look for this Auburn. Well, now it's kind of a 2-man underneath and 2 safeties deep on that play. Nobody really open up.
2 for 2 on third downs this drive. They need another one here. They got to get to the 20 now. The ball is loose. They cover it up, but it's back at the 38-yard line.
Well, what was all that? That was very odd. First, the running back goes up and taps the center prior, and I don't think Jalen Hurts was ready for the snap. I mean, everything seemed to be a bit confused on that play.
They weren't trying to snap it to Scarborough.
I don't think so. I know Jalen Hurts was not expecting it.
Whatever the case, it's 4th down.
Well, you can't hide here. And what do you do if you're Auburn? Oh, he did it again.
And now Hurts has to cover it again. He couldn't even pick it up and try to do something with it. Auburn takes over on downs. Back at the 40.
I think Bradley Bozeman, or the guard who's making the call, again sees Josh Jacobs clapping his, no, it's Bo Scarborough. Watch Bo Scarborough clap his hands, and the center thinks it's the snap call.
Exactly.
Back-to-back plays, a self-destruction by Alabama.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months. I'm accident-free. And I don't share it with Mom, right, Mom? Right.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
When I'm with you, the rest of the world fades away. So I got you something that stands out as beautifully as you do.
Le'Veon at Jared. Only Jared has more exclusive Le'Veon pieces than any other jewelry store in the world. And now, visit Jared.com for $100 off any Le'Veon purchase. The one gift as unique as she is. That's why he went to Jared.
Season is Chick-fil-A catering season.
Sir Jeremy, you are a true friend of the crown. Dilly dilly. 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 Dilly dilly.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Allstate, Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, and by Bud Light. 26 lost yards, those last 2 botched plays, Gary.
Yeah, but it was botched so bad that Alabama may catch a break. I think Auburn had too many men on the field. Watch when the ball is snapped. It's snapped soon, obviously. Everybody's in motion. But at the snap, look at, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 11. And then obviously the last guy right here is the 12th man on the field. I think Alabama's going to catch a break and get one more opportunity. Both teams 12 men on the field and people in motion for Alabama. I think they're going to do the play over again.
It is under review.
Now remember, the Alabama in motion is not reviewable. Okay, so this just may be a penalty on Auburn. So it's 12 men. How about this? Alabama could catch the break of all time here. Okay? Only one of the penalties is reviewable. Right?
And it was 4th and about 8.5, right?
Yep. And it's going to be 12 men on the field, illegal substitution.
A crucial call coming up right now, obviously, in this game at this juncture. Auburn would have been taken over at about the 40-yard line after the 2 bad snaps with a 12-point lead and 9:19 to go. Now, if that turns around and goes the other way, Alabama's drive stays somehow alive in one of the wackier plays we've seen in the 81 other matchups of these games.
How do you measure this if you're the committee? You know, if Alabama loses this game, how do you factor this in? I mean, this could be a break of all time if Alabama comes back and wins this game. That was a 4th down play.
Yeah. Again, back-to-back plays that cost him 26 yards.
Right, 3rd down. Bo Scarborough both times comes up. He taps the center. Bradley looks up. Bozeman looks up. Left guard says snap it.
Jalen's got his hands on his hips.
And now on 4th down, it's worse. Okay?
Yeah, this is Scarborough clapping his hands.
And Bozeman hears the clap and snaps the ball. But I think Alabama's going to get bailed out here.
This one's taken a while, but it is worth the wait. Just when you think you've seen everything in the Iron Bowl, you get one of these things.
Yeah. Well, we said that both teams control their own destiny, but this call is way beyond destiny.
And of course, 87,451 are all waiting on it, as we are.
We want to count it one more time. I'm sure I did it right. I'm sure I counted these 12. Right. Let's go back. When we freeze it, we'll count. I'll start from the back side this time, okay, and try to do it a little bit cleaner. All right, there it is. Here's 1, 2.
After review, there were 12 men on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 4th down and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Remember, the motion penalty is not reviewable. Just the 12 men on the field.
Gus is asking for the motion, the false start.
It's a bad break. That's all you can say. It's a bad break. You have to overcome it. Let's count them one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, it's still 4th down, though, remember.
Yeah, but it's 4th and 4.
Yeah, much better than having the ball.
That's right. Carlson would have been in field goal range. Think of that.
4th down. Can they get a snap clean here to Hurts, and can he pick up 3 yards? Or Damian Harris, maybe. Hurts will try to do it with his arm. Lobs one's got it complete. Not going to get there, though. Robert Foster. Foster's brought down a yard shy.
Well, that's a tough throw if you're a quarterback. Making a 2-yard throw in this situation with all of these athletes on the field for Auburn. You throw a ball underneath like this. Auburn is playing zone. They're letting everything happen in front of him. And Foster, if he would have turned up 1 second earlier, he might have had a chance. But Carlton Davis makes the tackle, and it's a sure tackle.
Doesn't Foster have to get a little bit deeper on the route, though, too?
You would think. I mean, you're right. I mean, I guess if you're Jalen Hurts, you're thinking, come on, receiver, at least get to the 1st down marker. Good point, Brad.
Back to Kerry Johnson.
Now remember, the receiver doesn't have that yellow line that we do.
Right.
But he thinks, I think Foster thinks I got it. I'm across the line, I'm going to turn up, but a clean tackle by Carlton Davis. Uh-oh, Foster's saying, right now he's hearing, you got to go deeper, son. You could have told him that.
Now it's up to the Alabama defense. And time is becoming a factor. Under 8.5. Alabama, top-ranked team in the country, without a blemish on their record, and down 12 points. Kerryon Johnson, nice hit by Minka Fitzpatrick to bring him down. He might have gotten a yard.
What's it? 12-point game. It's going to be less than halfway through this fourth quarter when Alabama gets the ball back.
If they get the ball back.
Good point.
Here's the biggest third down of the day for the Alabama defense.
And remember, Auburn is 9 for 15 against this Alabama defense that lives, reputation-wise, on controlling third down.
Kerryon Johnson in the Wildcat.
Alabama's got everybody within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Going to get it off the stove, and he's tripped up. Nice play by Minka Fitzpatrick, and it's fourth down.
Alabama sells out. They basically run a goal line defense on this play. Daring Auburn to throw it out of the Wildcat. They did not, obviously. That's it. All 11 players up within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage.
And it paid off there. Forces the punt. Aiden Marshall set that Trayvon Diggs. He'd love to get his hands on it without having to call a fair catch. Marshall's been pretty good kicking the ball today. He's buried Alabama a couple of times. Flags down and a snap.
That could be on Alabama. And an automatic first down.
That's what the crowd thinks.
I'll tell you what, this was a play. I think this was a play by Auburn. Obviously, it was Damian Harris. Well, number 34, I guess he's right here. Is that him? One of those two guys. Oh, the center does a little bit of a kind of a butt bob on the play, dips his butt, and Damian Harris goes for it.
Here comes some more Kerryon Johnson.
And he dropped the ball?
I don't know, but Evans is going the other way with it. Kerryon just pulled up on his own there.
But you can't let go of the ball. I think he was down. I think his knee was down on the play. You can see he pulled. I think it's going to be, but think about this. Auburn with the lead. Auburn plays Georgia next week. If they win, could they be losing Kerryon Johnson?
Wow. And now you can hear a pin drop in here. Everybody worried, I think on both sides, whether you're an Alabama or an Auburn fan, about Kerryon Johnson. We'll check on him when we come back.
When kids get really excited about my children's books, that's the best reaction. I know things about great white sharks. What's great about Paint 3D, it's exciting to see a shark come to life and come off the page. With the Windows 10 PC, to be able to draw right on a screen and create something three-dimensional is amazing. It's exciting to turn it and light it and have these different effects. With my Mac, I can't do that. When you see that the work creates a feeling in a kid, it feels great. And it's addictive. You want to keep doing it, you know?
I would get one wings are the best.
I love the taste of free.
For me, it tastes like my garlic parmesan wings.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just eating the free one. No harm.
Boneless wings are now buy one, get one free Thursdays, 5 p.m. to close. This is how you sign it.
Just like magic, Progressive gives you options based on your budget.
You ever feel like cliche foil characters scheming against a top insurer for no reason? Nah. So, why don't we like Flo? She has the name your price to when we want it. But why? Why don't we actually do any work?
Why do you only own one suit?
It's just the way it is, underdeveloped office character. You're right. Thanks, Bill. No, your bill on Tom. You know what? No one cares.
At T-Mobile, when you holiday together, great things come in twos. Right now, when you buy any of this season's hot new Samsung Galaxy phones, you get a second one free to gift. That's one Samsung for you, one to give. T-Mobile, holiday together.
It's a double tribal council event loaded with double crossing. Blindside, 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 blindside.
It's the biggest blindside yet.
It all starts 8, 7 Central, Survivor Wednesday.
Kerryon Johnson walking off with some help. And during the timeout, everybody that wasn't an Alabama fan at Jordan-Hare Stadium was chanting, "Carry on, carry on, carry on." And we don't quite know what it was, but he pulled up on this last run, his 31st carry of the ballgame.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, he has a jump stop right there. We've seen him do that so many times. Does he feel a twinge at the time? Is it his right shoulder when he attempts to give the straight arm here, pops out? Is that what happens? Watch the straight arm, right? Oh, no, it was actually earlier than that. Really nothing to tell for sure, but obviously he felt it, and it looks like it could be his right shoulder. He hurt his left shoulder earlier, and now it's his right shoulder.
Cam Martin comes in to take his spot in the backfield. On 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, Nick Saban has to start thinking, when do I start using my timeouts?
He has 3. Alabama thinking about a blitz. They're going to come with it. And Martin scores through his first carry. He takes it out to the 49.
So I asked Cam Martin, excuse me, I asked Coach Malzahn about Cam Martin, and he said, we trust him. Well, they're going to have to now, as Nick Saban takes a timeout.
And Martin's going down. So 1 carry, and the backup tailback hits the deck.
Well, they don't have Petway, so that means their top 3 backs are gone.
Malik Miller would be next up, I guess.
You're actually right next door to your friend.
Correction, best friend. Let's go. Are you taking all your tiny shampoos? I'm like a bird on my way. You look rough, bro.
State Farm knows it's more than a house. It's home. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Play something relaxing.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Together, we save big during Black Friday. We find the lowest prices of the year and the best brands for our celebrations. Right now, get up to 40% off major appliances like the Samsung or GE fridge, only at the Home Depot.
Australia is back. Our biggest sirloin, our biggest blue, our biggest entrees ever. And if you're ready to go Outback big at home, order right now. Outback Steakhouse, Aussie rules.
What this famous chef did to help so many in their time of need is a perfect Thanksgiving weekend story. Sunday.
Welcome back. We saw Kerryon Johnson come off the field. He's now headed to the locker room after not spending much time in the tent. Guys, he wasn't able to move the right arm at all. I have not gotten an official word from the team on his injury, but he certainly was not able to move that arm. Gary, I know you said you thought it was his shoulder. I'll let you know as soon as I know more. Cam Martin is also dealing with an injury. It's his right ankle. They're retaping it right now. I'll also let you know when I have more on that.
Yeah, you could see this right at the play. Watch the ankle get rolled on at the end of the play, the tackle.
Dylan Moses was making the tackle.
Yes. Now, what does Gus do here on 3rd and 5? You've lost your 3 top running backs. He's told us all week he's going to go wide open. His quarterback's 21 for 28, but he'd love to force another timeout. I got to trust my quarterback. I really do. He's 5 for 8 in the second half. Another first down could be the ball game. He said wide open. We'll see.
It's the quarterback.
Oh,
he runs right into the middle of the pile, and he busts out, and then he's tripped up.
That seemed like no chance.
Ronnie Harrison made the shoestring tackle.
You could have almost bet that Jeremy Pruitt was coming with a blitz on the play. Inside, there's no way that Jarrett Stidham was going to pick up the first down there. I would have let it go.
Got a timeout. So we assume we have a punt coming up from Auburn when we come back.
The enemy units are approaching.
Deploy your defenses. Now this is going to be fun. Join the adventure. Final Fantasy 15, A New Empire. Download and play now. Free from the App Store.
Staying ahead isn't about waiting for a chance. It's about the one bold choice you make that moves you forward. The one and only Cadillac Escalade. Come in for our season's best offers and drive out with the perfect 2017 Cadillac Escalade for you. Get this low mileage lease from around $8.99 per month.
Only one thing stands between these guys and a missing fortune.
You know where it is?
Should I be the bigger man?
You should.
Why'd I ask you? New Big Bang, Thursday.
Now, coming up next Saturday, Georgia takes on the winner here. SEC Championship on CBS, presented by Dr. Pepper. Coverage starts with college football. The drive to Atlanta, presented by Mercedes-Benz at 3. Followed by State Farm College football today. It's all next Saturday. We just don't know who's playing the Bulldogs yet because we still have 5:40 to go. High punt, fair catch. Taken at the 15 by Trayvon Diggs. So Alabama's down to one timeout and 5.5 to go.
Oh, we've always talked about controlling your own destiny. You don't want to let the committee make a decision because
goes a lot of different ways, doesn't it?
That's all the things I've heard this year, and what the committee, how they make up their mind.
That's sort of like driving in Atlanta.
That is a flow chart, and I've heard Jeff Log and Curry Holcutt use every one of those words, to tell you the truth.
Alabama needs points in a hurry. Dan Hurts steps up. He's going to take off. See how much he can get. Well, he's dragged down by Roberts before he got to the first down marker.
So if you were on the committee, and let's assume Alabama loses this game, okay? They've been number one all year.
Right.
What would you do with all these possibilities, okay? You know, the SEC champ, Ohio State beats Wisconsin. You should freeze frame that. Brad, do you know how to do that? Freeze frame that thing?
Sure.
And then fill out your own ballot.
Are you going to put check marks in those things or not?
Bird got me in trouble by doing that to me in 2006.
We're a lot more alike than you think
I
we
would
are.
just like to step back and not do it.
5 minutes to go. Hurts goes short, complete to Herb Smith.
Well, listen, all of college football knows that if Alabama loses this game, they're not going to be in if the chalk holds. But I actually think all the other possibilities, they will still get in. That's my ballot.
Hurts throws again behind his receiver, incomplete. It was Smith in the same spot as the previous pattern, and it's third down.
So where has Calvin Ridley been in this football game? Remember, Kevin Steele told us that we're going to play the LeBron defense against these guys.
2-3.
2-3. Jalen Hurts and Calvin Ridley. We have to stop LeBron. 23.
They're doing a pretty good job of it. Hurts will have to take off again. Can he get to the first down marker? He got there, but barely. Got it to the 40. And they'll move the sticks. They're still 60 yards away from a touchdown, and they need more than one of them. Gotta hurry now. And that's what Jalen Hurts is telling his guys. Would you get in position? including Ridley, who's at the bottom of your screen. Hurts in trouble. Can't run out of it this time. Got a couple.
Well, that's really the third time that Jalen Hurts has been forced out of the pocket in just the last 4 plays. It does not appear that Auburn is overpowering the offensive line, but close enough to force Hurts out of the pocket.
Again, he waits all day before going deep in the middle, and he got Ridley. They put the brakes on and got to the 30.
I'll tell you, Auburn's defense is sucking air right now. They've got no pass rush. Wouldn't be shocked if Gus Malzahn takes a timeout and lets his pass rushers rest. They got no juice at all.
That might be the best pass of the day for Jalen Hurts, including the touchdown that he just threw a jump ball up in the first half. In trouble again. Gonna lob it to Jacobs if he can get a block. But he's going down to the line of scrimmage. Nick Cole made the stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was Jeff Holland coming around the corner. Right tackle that time. Puts the pressure on. Has the sack, but Jalen Hurts is strong enough to get rid of it.
Second down at 10. Approaching 3 minutes. And now, false start it looked like on Matt Womack.
Remember, he's just given up a sack. Now he's got the same guy. And he was ready, but he was too ready.
Trying to get a head start on Holland and jumped early. Second and 15. There'll be 3 minutes left in the game during this play. Hurts. Trying to stay in the field, running out of time again. Can't get rid of it, and down it goes. And it's Cole who got through it again.
I'll tell you, Nick Cole was so tired, I don't think he really wanted to run after him. But then he got the opportunity because Harlan Davidson forced him to it, and Nick Saban is going to have to take a timeout here and let his team rest on offense.
That's their last one, though. And they've got to get it all the way down to the 20-yard line when we come back for a first down.
Together, we go big during Black Friday. We fill up our carts with the best savings of the year so we can have the brightest Christmas ever. Right now, get 20% off artificial Christmas trees only at the Home Depot.
Buy one, get one wings are the best.
And I love the taste of free.
To me, it tastes like my garlic parmesan wings.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just eating the free one. No harm.
Boneless wings are now buy one, get one free Thursdays, 5 p.m. to close. This is how you sign it.
Oh, you're my sunshine. Oh, my only sunshine. Oh, girl, you make me happy sometimes. You're my guy, my bread. You never know how much I love you. But I don't want you to take my sunshine away.
Sheldon's on a mission.
I'm interested in taking out a second mortgage.
Who are you talking to?
Can this wait? I'm trying to negotiate favorable terms.
New Young Sheldon Thursday.
Coming up after our game, stay tuned for the CBS Sports Postgame Show powered by Ram. Right now, Alabama's got to be powered by Jalen Hurts. They've got third down, 22. Obviously, they don't have to get all 22 in this snap because it's 4 down time and they're out of timeouts.
Ridley's down at the bottom.
Hurts steps up in the pocket. Deep middle. Intended for Ridley, incomplete.
Jerry Jeudy, so much attention to Calvin Ridley. Jalen Hurts will watch Jerry Jeudy right here get open for a touchdown. Right there, right up the seam. Had him. He was all eyes on number 3, though.
Remember when we told you earlier that Alabama's number 1 in the country on 4th down conversions?
They better be, huh?
They better be. Here's the game. Driving over the line of scrimmage. Pass is incomplete anyway. Flags down. I think he crossed the line of scrimmage. It's not going to matter.
How about that? What a decline at Gus Malzahn is. And, I really thought that this was an important drive for Alabama, even if they didn't win the game, to put points on the board. Because remember, we showed you that committee might have their own ideas here.
Right.
They could do anything.
There you see his right foot. Body.
Illegal forward pass on the
So, something is going to have to give if Alabama gets in this thing, right? I mean, here's what the committee has never done in the playoffs. Selected a two-loss team, selected two teams from the same conference, or left out the SEC and the Big Ten.
Well, right now, if Auburn goes to Atlanta to play Georgia, they've got two losses. Alabama would have one, but not being in the conference title game.
Then you got Ohio State if they beat Wisconsin, TCU if they beat Oklahoma.
I'm glad I'm not on the committee. Nice hit by Jennings. But the clock now, we're line under 2 minutes. Alabama can't stop it. The biggest game number 8 says he's ever been in. A Heisman Trophy winner from the past. Looking on in anticipation. The guy that's only lost one game, and it was in the championship to Clemson a year ago, can only look on now and think of what's next. But next is not going to be a win at Jordan-Hare.
Well, remember that first drive by Alabama. They run the running backs, 4 runs, 67 yards. Bo Scarborough goes in, and since then, it's been all Auburn.
Remember what we said about 3.5 hours ago? It has the feel of 4 years ago. As Auburn came back from a loss to LSU, their quarterback got hot. That guy's been hot. Number 21 was carrying the ball. It was Trey Mason 4 years ago. It's Kerryon Johnson today. They didn't need a miracle kickoff field goal return because today they've just been so solid for so long that they're about to pull the stunner and win over a number 1 team twice in 2 weeks. Who does that?
Amazing. And as we mentioned in the open, you said they were left for dead. Gus Malzahn's job was the talk of talk radio, that he should be let go. What did he do? Resurrect going from number 19. They should be no worse than number 4. They and Georgia will get a rematch. The winner goes.
All the Bulldogs said, Kirby Smart said as well, you want another shot at Auburn after making all the mistakes you made and all that? Every one of them said, we want another shot at Auburn.
Remember, Gus Malzahn was caught saying, we beat the dog out of them.
There was another word behind it.
I know it.
Has something to do with what your dog does when you let him out in the morning. And I'll say what I said 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure you can't find a roll of toilet paper in this city without going out about 15 miles out of town. Because Toomer's Corner is going to be berserk a little bit later on tonight.
You know, the irony of this, in 2013, we had those 2 iconic plays. The deep pass by Nick Marshall, and then the kick 6. And now, in 2017, we have 2 iconic wins against number 1 teams. What a stage it's been here in Jordan-Hare.
So next week, we know what we got at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's going to be a beauty, and it's going to be a rematch. 7th-ranked Georgia, number 6 Auburn. Those numbers will change on Tuesday night, but the fact that the SEC championship is in Mercedes-Benz Stadium will not change.
But just think about this. If you're an Alabama fan or player, or if you're Nick Saban, how do you address this, okay? You've been number 1 all year. you've lost one game to a pretty good football team. Well, the committee, now remember, the committee a year ago, they're in a tough spot because a year ago, they overlooked Penn State. And look who's sitting there. It's Ohio State again. Will they give Ohio State the break and let them go as Big Ten champions with 2 losses after not letting Penn State go? This is going to get. I might even watch this. I haven't watched any of the other ones. Got to be honest, but I might even watch this one.
But of course, that would take Ohio State beating Wisconsin.
Yep. Well, I think if the chalk holds, I mean, listen, if Wisconsin and Oklahoma wins, they're going to be in.
Let's take a look at the GMC Game Changers. Not just one, we got 2 for you. And why not? Kerryon Johnson did a little bit of everything today. From the Wildcat with a jump pass to taking a handoff from a yard out when his shoulder was hurt already. And then Jarrett Stidham. How good has he been in his first Iron Bowl ever? Both of his legs, some tough runs, including that 16-yarder for a touchdown. And he whipped it around the yard today, too, with that right arm, and the party is 14 seconds away.
It's always been my belief. You don't have to be a superstar at quarterback to have a chance to win, but you got to be efficient. And I thought Stidham was efficient. 21 for 28. You got to be close to that to handle this Alabama defense.
Alabama going to try to block the punt. And they'll get there. There's nobody back. Doesn't matter where it goes out of bounds at this point. There's 1 or 2 plays left.
How about Stidham? A year ago at this time, he was throwing passes for a high school.
Yeah. In between stops after leaving Baylor. Transferring here, became a starter in spring ball. Figured out what Auburn football is all about, what the SEC is all about. And now getting ready for the biggest win of his football life. And Gus Malzahn, a fist to the crowd, and a little bit of a shower.
And let's remember all the rumors going around about Gus Malzahn. Will he go home to Arkansas? What do you do now?
Will be the last play, barring a penalty. The throw completed. Might end up being a touchdown. Not going to get there. Cam Sims as the clock's hit 0. And a double shower for Gus Malzahn. And they're coming out of the stands at Jordan Hare. His second win against Alabama in his stay here on the Plains. And it's a huge one. Winner take all to win the West and have a date with the Dogs. They've got it. The winning coaches with Allie.
Coach, for the second time in 3 weeks, you've taken out the #1 team in the country on your home field. How can you describe the level of excitement and pride right now?
It's unbelievable. I'm so proud of our team. It's so hard to do. 2 out of 3 weeks play the #1 team and get up again. Our guys did it. We beat them handily.
What has clicked for this Auburn team in the second half?
Well, just played